trickiest of pickiest. My pomade is the slickiest. Nicknames on your lips, so impeach my ass, then kiss it. I'm quitting cause I'm bored. I'm pardoned by your Ford. But how the fuck's I ain't no Croco TMC till 74. Ah, Agnew. Bring the bitches. R.I.P. the Gibber, gone too soon. In all of my years of being a rap star, I have never profited until tonight. Got out of the Navy, V-painted white tee, showing up that punk bitch album William Barclay. Back to the West Coast, house rap I rap and post. Hate UAC, wrote me, making commies toast. Mama was a Quaker, said never be a faker. Pious was a saint till I make a lady shake her. Money make a Galactica break, I'll break it down for y'all. The presidents and residents, you bitches know I did it all. Breaking China like a bull, y'all. Knocking on that great wall. Foreign policy, got animals are being free fall. Music road, drugs control, so you're so feeling bold. Do what I can in Vietnam and turn the war in bricks cold. Making films with Brezhnev, Soviets are being left in the dust in Fiat Trust. Apollo lines above us. Went to the moon of faking. I hope there's not a break in a Watergate. Also, my plate might not have put the tape in. It's good to be back on top. I'm the trickiest of pickiest. My pomade is the slickiest. Nicknames on your lips, so impeach my ass, then kiss it. I'm quitting cause I'm bored. I'm pardoned by your Ford. But how the fuck's I ain't no Croco TMC till 74. Ah, Agnew. Bring the bitches. R.I.P. the Gibber, gone too soon. In all of my years of being a rap star, I have never profited until tonight.
Live.
As you press live, yeah, we need bots for the stream so that we bump our view.
I mean, also need to hang a donkey. Just
Don't fuck the donkey.
Welcome.
I know you want to. You're not
tonight's
allowed to, Michael.
Episode of allegedly D&D. I'm not sure what was happening there. But yes, we're back for session 24. And last session, you left the town of Barmere, carrying with you a letter from Carl, the stand-in leader of the guard at Barmere, which he beseeched you to carry to Lord Rexington, the noble in charge of both Cutler Bay and Barmere. You journeyed out on the road, contemplating what awaited you, where the creature Zero had fled to, what his plans might be, and where would you find the cleric who could heal Brogville. You decided to push on to Ragged Point before seeing whether to remain in Ragged Point or continue on to New Diminos. The first 4 days of travel were varied, with a clear sunny day of unimpeded travel, followed by a torrential rainstorm which forced you all to seek shelter from the rain, which you did in a small cave, extending your journey time by a day. The next few days were sunny, with the second being highlighted by the sighting of a copper dragon flying overhead. And the day ended at a roadside tavern, the Dryad's Heart, where a caravan was pitched up for the evening. Shopping and hijinks ensued, with Casimir appearing to generate illusions of things he was thinking about, seemingly unaware of his spellcasting ability, leading Delilah to believe that Zero was present in the tavern. And eventually the situation was resolved, and once you'd made a hefty payment off to the 4 Qs, the tavern owners, you settled down for a well-deserved night's rest in a soft bed. And that's where we rejoin you, as you awake from your respective rooms, the sun beaming in through the windows and the sound of birdsong outside. Delilah, you stir from sleep and you find yourself alone in the bed. And as you sort of look around the room, you spot Sarah sat in a chair nearby, just gazing aimlessly in your direction. And your stirring snaps her back to the present, and she smiles at you. Are you okay?
Feeling a bit better now. Good rest and all that. How are you? Did you get any sleep?
I did, yes. Yeah, I woke early, but you scared me just last night.
I don't really have a good excuse. I was quite scared myself.
What's going on?
Perhaps that's the excuse. Think of my right mind now. If I'll take all of my gear back. I think we need to figure out what Casimir's new deal is if we're gonna be traveling with them more.
Well, it just seemed to be a minor illusion, but I'm concerned that he didn't seem to be aware that he was doing it.
Well, I mean, you know how we operate at 7. It's not the magic that's the problem, it's how it's wielded. And if he can't control it, that would be quite the issue. We need to understand it, then we can help him.
You're right, of course.
I know.
Come, let's go get something to eat and get ready for the next day's travel.
Okay. And she'll get up and give her a hug. Thank you for being my emotional support wizard.
Do what I can.
And she'll gear up and then head down.
Okay.
Also, Angus, there's a trope in like, you know, filmmaking and whatnot. Like, how can we tell that this bedroom belongs to like the little boy in the scene, and they just litter it with like sports memorabilia and like Matchbox cars and whatnot. Looking behind you, it's so very clear about you, and I love it. You're like, this is my personality.
Well,
Great.
I'm not allowed to put it out anywhere else, so...
This
Okay,
is my
dude.
personality.
The void.
Oh man. Yeah.
This is me.
The darkness.
If I ever make it rich, all my homies, including you, Carl, are getting therapy.
Whether you like it or not.
Consider it.
Okay. And we cut to the Goliath.
Yeah, to try us. You wake in your room and your head hurts. You drank quite a lot last night.
I don't remember that.
If
so
you
maybe
don't
he
remember,
did.
then that means you probably drank too
Maybe
much.
maybe you didn't. I don't remember.
Your head hurts.
Ooh, a mystery.
It's-
You have a hangover, but you don't remember drinking. I wonder what happens.
Is Carl in the room? Is he awake?
No, he's back in Barrowmill.
Oh, sorry. Is Casimir in the room? Is he awake?
Am I saying the
You
same
little
room?
nerd.
Yeah, there was two.
I
rooms.
assumed we were bunking up.
Yeah, I think there was a
Yeah.
boys' room and a girls' room.
That's right. Yeah.
Given the chance.
Yeah,
I'll be able to hide
it's you and Casimir and Brockville.
I guess I'm on top bunk or something.
I thought you,
now with the open wound.
I thought you meant the donkey then. Oh, we're sleeping in the stables is what you mean by boys. Oh wait. If Casimir is awake, then then Detritus will just watch him for a while suspiciously. If he's not awake, then Detritus is going to loom over him and look at him intently.
He would probably be awake, I reckon.
Okay. Can I do a perception check to see if I notice?
you can, yeah. Roll me a perception check.
He's like sat up talking to Brockville.
Uh,
Okay, 5. Yeah.
You do not. He seems to be sound asleep. It's weird that his eyes are open.
And his mouth is moving.
And he's saying, Detritus, what are you doing?
We go get some breakfast.
you're sleeping.
He's like,
Sleep. That would be terrifying though. Yeah, just sleep now.
dog. No sleep, dog.
I made him stop screaming.
Detritus will, go and have a look and just check if there's. He's looking for any sign that Casimir is now magical, and he has no idea what he's looking for. He's more so just staring. But like,
Check his pants; they might be
looming
sparkling.
right over.
I met a magic man once, sparkling pants.
Casimir?
Detritus?
No.
Can I help you?
It is not me. I mean, detritus.
I was just checking you were well.
Do it further away.
Detritus takes 2 steps back and then says, "I was just checking you were well."
That's good.
Are you?
Yeah. Yes. We should check if Delilah is well.
We should check if Zara is well.
Yeah,
We should
mainly Delilah.
we should check if Boyko is well.
Yeah.
We should check if Brogville is well too.
Yes.
He's not wrong. I just wish he would stop talking.
Oh yeah, is Brookville
Then
staying in our room?
walks over to Brogville and does the same
Brogville's there as
staring.
well.
I think he is okay.
I
Hey,
think
are we-
I'm okay too.
I concur.
Hey, so Brookville, I can. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying this. I can make magic now. It's like,
You what?
I mean,
It's true.
I know you might see me in a complete different way now. I'm still the same person, but
You can't do magic.
well, I
One
mean,
of these was playing a trick on you.
Do the picture
Watching
again.
magic.
He can make
I'll,
big pictures.
I'll make a bacon sandwich appear on his belly as he's laying there.
How cool.
I want it, but I can't get
Misha
up.
tries to touch it and it just shimmers out of existence and then just continues to exist there just in a slightly fainter form. What? You did not do this.
I did. I know it's like I'll stand up and I'm just like,
How has this happened?
I don't know. And then it was I don't know how I could learn to make magic like this. Makes no sense. I never do magic. We never do magic. Our people don't like. Am I becoming
it's
what
not
I
that our people just don't do magic, but people
Yeah,
are not-
but I mean our people,
Like us three.
yes.
Specifically.
I know what you mean. You know,
I don't mean everyone. I mean,
normal people.
yeah. Normal people don't do magic, and that's what I don't
mean,
want
my
you to
sister
think.
does magic, so I
Yeah,
think
but
you may
your
be talking
sister's
to
not
the
that
wrong-
normal. Come on, don't give me that shit.
Well,
I just want you to know I am still Kaz. I'm very
I
normal.
don't know if you do magic. You're not a normal person anymore.
Well, it's
You'll
not
be off
well. I know that's how it
Studying
works,
at the
but that.
seven-pointed
it can't-
star and reading books.
Oh, don't you? No. Take
I
that
see
back.
you sitting in classroom,
Take that back.
making notes.
Take that back.
You know I can't read.
Tried
He
to
like
just watch
kicks
it.
the bed. Take that back.
Tried to just watching the conversation.
All
like,
right, I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, okay. Imagine though. I just
What,
walk
I
in.
need to, what, I need to get you a spell book for your birthday now.
Maybe I make book and I read. Imagine me reading.
I believe
Can
it.
you
ma-
read?
I can read, but I don't.
I have
like
not
to-
seen him read.
I have not seen him read either.
I'm not fast. You know, I can.
I don't
read.
think it's possible. Says a random barmaid.
And,
But can you imagine me walking into the 7 classroom and then they're like, "What are you doing here? You're a, you
4
know,
times older than everyone
what
else
are
in
you?
there,
You're
including
peasant,
the
whatever."
teachers.
I think it is
Yes, and
more
then
for
I just
safety
cast magic and they're
concern
like,
at that
"Whoa."
point.
Insane.
So, you can make useless sandwiches. What else can you
Yeah,
do?
I can make useless peanut bowl.
Okay. I was thinking more sort of straying away from the
Oh.
useless.
I told Delilah to stop and she stopped. But it was like she said it was magic. I didn't know
think
it was magic.
She
But
was
she said
just
it
being
was.
polite.
So someone did as they were told, and you make pictures of sandwiches.
He makes
I
don't know,
can see you
we'll
taking
see.
her down.
Maybe I can like make big ball of fire, maybe or I don't know. Maybe when I fart I'll kill people or something. Who knows?
Who fucking knows?
We'll see. We'll just have to see. It's a time for trying things out.
Who are you?
he is Casimir.
Yeah, right.
He is well.
Things are changing. It's weird.
You get older, you
I
examine.
was
your
sleeping on a
preferences.
bunk with a Goliath. Is that?
It
Could've
looks good
sworn
on
you're
you,
about
man.
Seiko.
It's crazy.
I'll
This,
be
like,
honest. It looks good on you. You seem happier than you have in a long time. It was good to see.
you know, like trying new things is kind of exciting. You know, like, and not just like new ways of killing somebody, just like other new
No,
things.
obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you may be discovering new ways to kill people as well. And
Yeah,
that's
I'm
cool
hoping
too.
for it. I'm hoping for it. That's probably what I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah.
It just stares at
Good
him.
talk. Good talk.
I'm beginning to love Brogville. That was a great performance. Like both of you, for the record. Casimir definitely seems so much happier.
The Tridals, well, Brogville and Casimir talking, the Tridals go and knock on the girl's room and say, "Are you well?"
Are we there or
And,
are we downstairs?
As you get to the door, their door opens, and Delilah and Zara are just on their way out to head down for breakfast.
Delilah's eyes are glowing in that way that you know she's ritually cast Detect Magic.
Just permanently on. Are you well?
I'm better now. Yes.
I
Look over at Zara. Gonna confirm.
And I stab
No,
him.
you know, I didn't try yesterday. I didn't know it you know, pat on the back and walk away.
I'll just follow silently. Sword slowly drawing. No.
Sorry.
Okay, so as we sit down at a table, I imagine, for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
Big breakfast.
Delilah will slide over a piece of parchment to you. Like, do you mind recalling everything you remember since you woke up? Maybe a little bit before as well. Helpful.
Wait, to me?
Yes.
We can get an interrogation.
Yes.
What do you want me to do?
I'm sorry. Can you write?
I can write. Well, yeah.
He can't read though.
I can.
It's okay. I'll do the reading.
No, as far I can read. I can read.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
when
had to
you
read battle plans before. I can read. Surely, I think. I just don't know how.
Oh, my apologies. I was assuming you were just getting by pictures.
No.
If
I had orders. I'm just not sure how I'll deal if is there going to be like big paragraphs or just
no, well,
I'll
keep it
manage.
rather
It's,
adroit,
it's
don't
okay.
worry.
It's okay.
Do you remember anything from before you fell in the crypt?
Before I fell.
Yes.
Well, we were fighting, yes.
Hmm.
Yes, and then I fell. Then I woke up and I was basically hanging upside down in a cocoon. And I was trying to I was looking around like way out. And I thought, well, you guys maybe will come back for me.
And
So
you were still in the
maybe-
crypt? Did it look the same?
Yeah, it was the same place. I thought maybe you come back for me. Maybe. So if you do, that'd be the best time to get away. So I tested the cocoon. It didn't seem that good. I felt like I could break out of it, So I waited for a good moment, and then I don't know. I was kind of, when like you fall asleep and you nap and you wake and back to sleep, and then that thing was speaking to me.
Okay. What did it say?
I don't remember that well. It was right before you came in. Like I was saying something about something about Rugged Point to go. It did say it needed one more. And I think it pointed at the bodies or something. And it said something about Everland. Oh, yes. It told me that there's a revolution. That there's maybe. Do you like the Empire, Delilah?
I'm ambivalent.
Do you like the Empire?
I like the world
That's
and it remaining in
unhelpful.
balance. Be it the Empire or
Okay.
whatever comes after that Empire.
Okay. Well, I don't like the Empire, really.
I wouldn't have guessed.
It's okay. Give me jobs. But I prefer everyone to be its own. Not speaking to anybody higher, just our people for our people, doing our thing.
I was being sarcastic before, but that's actually surprising.
Well,
I picked up that you didn't like it.
The thing, that I don't know what you call it. It was saying about some like maybe revolution.
Revolution. Okay.
And it said that if I go to Ragged Point, I ask for somebody. Um,
Somebody?
mm, um,
Is Carl struggling to remember, or is Casimir struggling to remember?
both, both.
Both.
Yes,
Carlisle.
Ragged
Logan.
Point. Wait, I need to go to Ragged Point, and then I'm sure when I see it, I will remember. It was a tavern, I think. Tavern. Yes.
Not Carlisle?
What?
Not somebody named Carlisle?
How do you know?
I don't know. This is Deslin talking.
A voice in his head just told him. Yeah, the name was Logan Carlisle.
Yeah. How do you know the name?
What? What? Which name?
I don't think that was Delilah talking.
Oh,
that was
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Deslin
but we can
talking.
play it off. Delilah never said the name. He just heard it.
Okay, okay. Oh, Carlisle.
Who
Yeah,
is
that's the name.
Carlisle?
I don't know. Somebody in Ragged Point.
Where's he
I
Irish
want
now,
to
Carl?
speak to them.
He's going through changes. Leave him alone.
Change it. Yes. Well, I want to see what there is. I just want to know. I'm curious. You know, I said, yeah, sure. I'll see how this goes, and
Yeah, scary demon creature. I'll do what you say.
yeah, I mean, you know,
What
what's the
was
worst that
speaking
could
to you
happen?
exactly? Let's
What?
take a step back. What was speaking to you?
That big thing.
The big thing made of blood.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind
did it-
of, you know, again, I was kind of fading in and out. I'm not sure, but that's
Can
what I
you think
remember.
back? Did it sound exactly like that blood creature?
Did it? I guess.
Yeah, and looked like it too.
Yeah, I had to be it. I mean, there was nothing else there, just spiders, and I was just talking to a spider.
That would be
Oh, that-
weird.
That would be.
Okay. And how about after you woke up? After we got you
Um,
from the cocoon?
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, we got away, right? Everything was fine. And then basically, yeah, I didn't really notice anything until last night, probably. And now I'm thinking whether I maybe did something on the way. I just don't remember. Maybe, you know, because it was weird. It was like I thought of it and then I see it. You know, it was like I didn't even think about it. Like I just like it appeared. So
Spontaneous casting.
but
Well, certain
now I know how to
spellcasters-
do it. Now I know how to do it. I can just because I tried it earlier.
So you're learning to focus. Okay. Well, that is better. Do you know anything about spellcasting?
It's magic.
Okay. Well, there are quite a few different shades of magic. There's finer points we could go over, but my point that I'm trying to make here is that it can be controlled in different ways by different people.
Yeah, and I control it with like my mind, with
Yeah.
magic.
And with your willpower, I would imagine. Especially
Uh,
if you want meaning to do it before.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I want it to happen. It just happened. I just do it. You know.
That certainly sounds like the more willpower-based schools of magic, I suppose.
Yeah.
More to some bards and
I mean, I don't remember
sorcerers.
seeing a book with the magic.
And the warlocks, more pointedly.
And
Did this blood creature...
Warlock. Yes, war. That's me. I like war.
Okay, duly noted.
like
Subject is
dogs.
one of the word war.
Sounds good. I'll take. Is that my new nickname?
Yes, I am that now.
What was the nickname?
Something war.
Sony War?
Something about war. Yes? No? I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Sony, let's go this way. You want to go to Vagrant Point, right? So I will
yes.
pull up a map. Okay, yeah, that's where we are heading anyway. On the road, we will get you some more training. If we encounter something that wants to fight us in this land, that seems quite common, we will be throwing you at it. We will make sure you
Okay.
won't die, of course, but do whatever comes natural.
I'll give it a go. I'll try. I don't know. I'll just do what I do and then see what happens.
Okay. Also, if you don't mind, I will be... wow, this map is magical. It's expanding as we look at it. Fantastic.
I remember that I had forgotten to draw a road on there, and so I've drawn a very crude road.
Okay. Well, if your magic is willpower, possibly emotion based, we should get started on some drills. We need to temper everything.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be learning.
The
life is
lessons
just-
start now.
Fuck off.
That was a infamous teacher. We always spoke really deep and dramatically for no apparent reason. I think he was a low bard.
Sounds obnoxious.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can get started after breakfast. Say we eat first.
Where are their names? Quinrus comes over. More and all. What can I get you for breakfast?
Well, to quote the great bard Tom Cardy, we're getting the big breakfast, and Casimir's paying.
Oh,
All right. I'll. One of us will be right over with it. And he
I'm paying.
dashes off.
Yes, you are.
oh,
Is Tom Carter the
Why?
Australian?
okay. I paid yesterday. I gave them loads of gold yesterday.
Well, if I
mean,
can
like-
be quite honest, I'm still a bit cross with you.
Oh. I didn't try.
Doesn't necessarily make it better. Now, if I do see a sign, I don't know if it's you fucking up anymore.
Well, I'll let you know if I do.
But what if you don't know? Like, I don't know, yesterday.
Well, now I
hypothetically.
know. I did it, and now I know that that's that thing. So
Yeah. And when the next stage of your power inevitably shows itself?
then I'll know that it might be me.
Are you a fan of meditation?
No,
You're gonna have to become a fan of meditation.
no.
I need you to know every inch of your body, to feel the magic coming out and describe it to me.
There's nothing coming out of any inch of my body right now.
Yes, I'm aware of how crude that could sound, but you understanding your magic is now
Not
quite
interested.
paramount to us.
But Casimir, maybe this is how you learn how to kill with your farts, like you said you wanted to.
But I learned it. Look, I don't want you. Like you learn magic from books. That's okay. I don't agree with it, but you do you. If nature chose me and nature
Morally
decides,
opposed
that
to reading.
the best way of doing magic, the natural way, is now coming out of me, then
How do you know it's
I'm not
magic?
going to.
It's natural.
Well,
How do you know it's damn, I almost said it again. How do you know it's natural? There are
because
thousands of
I didn't
creatures out
learn
there
it.
who could gift you this ability.
I didn't
Neither
learn
do
it.
quite a few spellcasters, is my point here. People can break the world without even knowing how they do it.
Uh, agree to disagree.
No, I'm not gonna let your ignorance here doom the world. You know, look,
Yeah.
Delilah puts a sword on the table. We both know how to use a sword, right? You've trained, you've practiced in it.
Yes.
You know how it
Well,
is.
yes. Yes.
Right now, you couldn't even swing one reliably, as far as I'm concerned. Until you prove that to me, I'm going to be watching you. And I'm
Okay, let's
speaking
go fight
metaphorically here.
something.
The sword is magic.
Wait, what?
She
The sword is a
uses
sword.
it to heal people, remember?
Are you giving me a magic sword?
No, and she takes it back. We're gonna get you some practice with your magic.
Yeah, I'll practice on my own. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, just let's have breakfast.
Anyway, Detritus, how are you doing?
I don't like it when
I have
you
to pee.
fight.
BRB.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
I'm-
me nervous.
Let's get a call then.
Tell us about your home life, Detritus.
We have a home. This is an inn. We don't own it.
Tell me of your family before you met us at the Snake Temple.
Oh, I didn't have much family before then. There was a squirrel I was fond of, but he was argumentative.
Okay.
I have lived
found it.
alone for many, many, many days, months.
How many winters have you seen in between families?
One very long winter. Then 4 little winters.
Okay.
Your breakfast arrives.
Can we get just a shit ton of ice, please?
No.
Okay.
We
You know what?
don't-
That's fine. We can
don't-
do
we
it.
don't have
And
any,
she starts
sorry.
creating some ice.
You go get ice from down here.
From us, apparently. Jeez.
Hey, there's a good business
Starts
in
making
that.
like a... Yeah. I'll give you 1 crown of ice for 50 gold. It only lasts about 50 minutes, but what are you going to do?
But it washes your hair in the process.
Or it wets your hair in the process. Yeah. Well, I'll make a little crown of ice for detritus.
We'll
If it makes
Okay.
him a bit more coherent,
Happily
fantastic. But if nothing else, you enjoy it.
accept it. Even though it's not particularly warm where we are, there's a noticeable sigh of.
Okay.
As
Well,
you
we could.
make your way out of the tavern,
But
Um,
we're eating breakfast, Angus.
I've eaten it.
You haven't even told us what we're having.
There's
Describe it in
meats
great
and,
detail.
and eggs and
Meats and
some
eggs.
warm toast and yeah, just big fucking breakfast.
Is that what it's called on the menu? Big fucking
It's
breakfast.
fucking the fucking halfling guys that are bringing it over are being around on trays like that.
Yeah, tiny man, big plate.
It runs off and it takes a couple of minutes for all of them to arrive at the table. Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh, hot food.
It's good. What do you want from me? I'm not
I
a
eat
snake.
my breakfast.
No, I want you to roleplay eating your breakfast every single
I
fucking bite.
I dig a fork into the sausage and I'll
What
cut,
makes you
cut
think
a
we
piece
won't
off
do
and
that?
eat I'm going for the egg afterwards. I'm gonna cut into just to the white for now. I'm not gonna get into the yolk yet because I want to keep that for later. I'm having
There's
that
a
with
very
the bread.
lovely broccoli and cheese, kind of pasta dish in front
We're
of
not
me.
doing this. We're not
Nice and
doing
warm
this.
and steamy.
Rogueville just sort of hands straight in, picks up one of the sausages and just smashes it into the yolk of one of his eggs. And just scoops up, bites the dripping yolk off the end of the sausage.
Okay.
I eat my
Anyway.
breakfast.
Anyway, then we
eat the breakfast.
we
You
wipe
leave
and then
the
we move
town.
forward.
And continue and actually as you sort of go outside you can see that most of the caravan is now packed up. Horses have been affixed to the front of them and they're sort of just finalizing their preparations before they make their way out on the road. The elven chap that you bought some stuff off, Malthor, calls down
Hello.
from his wagon. Which direction are you headed?
Southwest to Ragged Point.
Ragged Point.
To
Rugged point.
We are headed generally in that direction. There's a couple of hamlets about half day off the road that we'll be pulling off on a little later today, probably. But you're welcome to hitch up and ride in the wagon if you like.
Don't we have a wagon of our own with Boyko?
You
had trouble
Boyko.
at
I
school
don't
with
think he has a wagon. I think he's just Boyko.
Detritus.
Oh, that was
the
a
wagon.
makeshift wagon.
Insight
Right,
check.
okay.
Who is this guy? What's his deal? What does he want from us?
Met
I
him
kill him.
yesterday. We already bought
Um,
everything he has that's valuable, Carl. There's no point getting.
Yeah.
21.
21. He seems to be someone who has made reasonably good money off some of your compatriots over the last 24 hours and is feeling fairly amicable towards them. Or amiable towards them, sorry.
Okay, yes. Well, right along. It's very kind of you. Thank you.
It'll be quicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a
Boyko can fly behind
cleric in Rugged Point, a healer, anything like it.
Oh yeah, there's Temple of Pelor, as you would expect. A couple of other smaller temples dotted around in the town as well. I'm sure you find someone of use.
Yeah.
How about more naturalistic miracle workers? Are there any
In
notable
what way?
spellcasters around here? Like druids and the like.
Druids. Interesting for your sort to be asking after druids. I'm assuming this conversation is sort of happening on the wagon
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as a
Sure.
journey, as travel is happening. Roll me d20. Let's get today's roll out of the way. Just
That was my insight, wasn't it? On perception.
Yeah.
The third roll.
What did you perceive? Oh, Casimir. All right.
Casimir, if he was sleeping.
Druid, not really familiar with.
Checks notes.
Those dice.
Ah.
No,
the notes
I'm
of
I'm
fate.
afraid I can't think of anything.
I knew a druid.
Do watch out on your onward journey, though. A little further along, there is a bear that is there. I suppose is the best way to describe it. We've seen him a couple of times on our journeys, and he just follows at a distance and never approaches, just keeps its distance. Don't know if that's just because we're a caravan. A smaller group of travelers may have a different experience with it, but
Just a bear? Is it like black bear, brown bear?
it's a big bear. I can certainly tell you that. I believe it's brown, sort of a grey brown. Might just be that it's an old brown. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you see it, please point it out to.
Oh, will do. And the journey continues apace, and you probably estimate that the increased speed of the horse-drawn wagons compared to walking, you've probably gained about an extra half day, shortened the journey time by an extra half day. And it gets to sort of later in the afternoon when the junction comes up, and a smaller, less travelled path leads off towards the northwest and the foothills. I'm afraid this is where we part ways. There's a couple of hamlets in the foothills that we go share our wares with. But
Anything interesting around there? What kind of place is it? Is it just a boring old hamlet?
a few hamlets, there's a few mines, just hardworking people looking for goods and services.
Is there much empire presence, or is it just settlers?
I heard there was a tribe called the Shakespeares, but I'm not.
Well, there's usually a little more of a military presence around some of the mines, but no, the other sort of the hamlets less so.
Yeah, it makes sense that they guard things. Well, thank you for the lift.
Well, thank you and your friends for the gold, I suppose. And for the
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna need that back.
sorry, I can't hear
kidding.
you. Bye.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
kidding.
Thank you for the loincloths.
You're very welcome, and that is a particularly dashing and bold choice you've made today.
As he rides away, I message him into his brain so only he can hear. Looking forward to seeing your stock later.
Thank you for not arresting me.
I hope to see, like, legitimately, as a player, I hope to see him in the future so he can buy more shit.
Pop up with new magic weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was his name?
be a good character.
Melthor.
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 With an
Melthor,
F or with a
Melthor.
TH?
Melthor.
With the
Oh.
name of a villain and
I
the heart of a
Melthor.
traitor.
From the heart of a captain.
Okay.
Alright.
So you didn't laugh at my Shakespeare's joke, Michael, and I'm very offended.
I didn't get it. Well, I say it again.
Yeah.
We were talking about a bunch of Hamlets, and I said
Oh,
there were other
God.
tribes were called Shakespeare's.
Gotcha. Now it makes sense. I'm
Okay.
disappointed, but it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what happened?
I saw I misspelled Kazi's name as Kazai, and that could be a
What are you
warlock name.
doing? Roll 20.
It's doing its best. Like that meme of the golden retriever puppies in school. Paws on the table. I don't know what they're learning, but they're trying their best, damn it.
Come on, roll 20. Catch up.
So while Angus's thing is repairing, did we? The party is now Boyko, Zara,
Boyko first,
Brogville, and us three.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the demon and fucking Casimir's head.
Which
And the
one?
demon and Delilah's.
You gotta narrow
Which
it
one?
down a
There's
bit.
5.
All right. I am.
Are we talking
back.
metaphorical demons? And no, we're not.
Yeah, the new demon in Casimir's head subscribes to the prison survival tactic of just going in, beating up the biggest guy you can see. Just taking over.
But that would have been the detritus.
No.
Yeah.
The biggest guy in Casimir's head. I should clarify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no demon could beat up detritus.
Yeah. I guess we'll walk.
Yeah.
We walk.
Demons rely on
You walk.
understanding to manipulate their
I'm gonna
foes.
get
Exactly.
out.
He
He
Like, at
doesn't
some
understand
point.
anything. You can't
Detritus
touch
is
him.
like demon proof.
Yeah.
Possession.
At some point, after like probably 20 minutes of walking, I want to get out this dark poultice wrapped in leaf. I'm trying to remember
yeah.
where I got that.
That was you got that from Devon the Werewolf,
Yes.
who gave you that to try and help with Brogville.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So you
no,
probably,
no, I
I'd
forgot.
probably say
Probably, yeah,
you have probably
used it.
used all of
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Cool. I can delete that.
Um,
I was struggling to remember what the hell that was. Yeah. Okay.
That is kind of like a thing to do while you're traveling, though. Just look in your bag, see if there's anything you're carrying for no reason.
Yeah.
what have I got? Why am I
Leaf
carrying
square-
this?
Leaf square triangle. I know where I'm carrying that.
Sentimental reasons.
Maybe.
I still have Deslin's love axe. 12 thingies of oil.
Oh yeah, that one's on.
Elvish paisley
Thingies.
loincloth. The slate engraving. And T-Rex femur and T-Rex head.
Nice.
Which I forgot about.
I've got all of our gold.
As he runs off to join Malfoy.
Mm,
It's more lucrative to stay here.
I do have a disguise kit, just so you guys know.
I
Just
don't
saying,
have a
like-
hat of disguise self.
Just for the future, you know, like I do have
Fucking
it.
save someone and not take the cool hat.
Right, so we are walking, and as we walk, so Angus will describe our walking.
Well, the
Slightly lopsided.
Which foot goes first, left or right?
on some of you it's left, on others it's right.
Which one? Who?
dynamic.
on,
I love it.
on Boyko, it's one left and one right at the same time.
Ooh,
Whoa.
he's an advanced
Skills.
walker.
Skills.
Ayo.
Advanced walker. He's
That's that
advanced in
Elder
everything.
God power.
He's like level 20 and everything, even walking.
So the
Sorry, I have a really bad
the
joke.
later part of the afternoon journey is fairly uneventful, and as you're getting towards the end of your day's travel and the sun is starting to get lower in the sky, you notice what appears to be a small settlement, a cluster of half a dozen or so buildings just on either side of the road. And as you get a little closer, you notice that this is no longer an inhabited hamlet or village. This is long abandoned. The roofs have fallen in places. The doors are broken from hinges and are scattered on the ground.
Ragged Point?
No.
Okay, good.
I'll clarify.
I want to take a look around, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm around as well. Keeping Sarah nearby. We'll try to ascertain what happened to this town.
Does it look like it was left in a hurry or just kind of people moved out?
Roll me an investigation check.
Dang it. Any guidances? Anything?
To try to
No,
solve
we don't have anything. We don't have
I
anything.
could.
We don't have any clerics.
No, but the
That's
Delilah
good
has-
though. 18. So, you know,
18. Okay.
it's the new
Uh,
Casimir. What can I say?
I will guidance
You-
myself and then investigate.
You tell pretty quickly that this is a village that has been fairly long abandoned. This isn't like a recent thing. Like there's like most of the floors have gone from a lot of the interior of some of these buildings, and it's just the dirt underneath. Portions of walls are crumbling. With that roll, I will say that you do spot in some areas of the abandoned houses where what wooden flooring does remain. Some of it is stained quite dark with what you gather is probably long old blood. It looks like the town or the little hamlet may have been attacked and its inhabitants either slaughtered or fled, and it's simply fallen to ruin.
How was it attacked? Do we see like, claw marks, or does it look like he got raided by bandits, snake people?
Arrow holes.
Difficult to tell. I mean, it's a long aged crime scene, I guess, and in an area that is relatively well traveled. Sort of this road in and out of town that runs through this cluster of buildings is the main thoroughfare from Barmere to Ragged Point and vice versa. And all of the
just
other
need some
little
Western
hamlets
music
dotted
playing.
around.
We just need some old timey Western music playing, and then we'll look over to see like a cowboy tipping his hat to us.
The over the course of the investigation, the sun has started to get lower and lower in the sky.
Do we want to sleep in this ghost town?
Could be a good idea.
Could provide shelter.
Yeah.
Well, before we decide, I'll do a sweep over and try to see if I see any magic. So I will do a little ritual, detect magic, and then kind of roam around looking for any I don't know, anything magical really outside of the party.
You don't find anything. It's other than the magical items that you and your party have on your persons. Nothing else within range gives off any magical blip.
If I like walk around this small town through the buildings
Yeah.
or whatnot.
It's 7 small buildings, and the largest of which is sort of 20 by 60 feet. Yeah, just a small series of homes.
This is where we build our empire. Okay. By the way, did we ever see that bear? Or is that meant to be coming up?
You didn't see a bear. It was just more of a general warning for the rest of the road to Ragged Point.
It was a specific warning about a specific bear.
The buildings. I want to look like for something maybe just slightly bigger than the old random cottage. Something maybe like a bigger house or a barn or a maybe even tavern if there was one or something like that.
Yeah. You pick out sort of one of the larger buildings, and there's 2 sort of roughly the same size, and you end up picking the one that seems to have more of the roof on it. And as you go in, there's sort of a large central room that's 20 by 25 with a stone fireplace and what appears to be a mostly intact chimney, and then through a partially collapsed doorway, a second room with a second stone fireplace, which is 10 by 20 feet.
That means there's a battle map. Yeah, we'll pick that one.
Shut up.
It's true.
Yeah, I wanna. What did you say that smaller room was? What kind of place is this?
It looks like it's a house of some description. And there's quite a lot of just sort of like wooden rubble on the lower floor, and it looks like it's quite a high ceilinged in here. It looks like there would have been a second floor to this building, but the wooden flooring has collapsed.
You say like the small 10 by 10 or whatever room.
Yeah, 10 by 20. It looks like it might have been a kitchen.
Okay. I'm just looking for like a safe place to put some like Boyko and that, just like someone to like stash the maybe Brockville and Boyko, maybe Zara to sleep in.
Okay. I don't really want to sleep in with the mule, if I'm perfectly honest.
Well, fine. But
Gives
the
me the
mule staying.
creeps.
Mule is staying in a safe place.
Okay, I will stay where she's staying. And points to Delilah.
Oh, fair enough. Where are we staying? I take it you want to be in this house, Casimir.
Yeah, it's the best
Other
place it seems.
other bedrooms upstairs?
There's no upstairs. It's collapsed.
Oh, well, still some protection from the walls, and we get to stargaze now. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Is
You see the
there
black dragon looking down at us.
is there
Like,
like
okay.
any way we can figure out a little bit of heat throughout the night? Like, oh, there's a fireplace, right? You said. Does that seem like it could be functional if we go to work?
Yeah.
Like, does it look like it's actually not collapsed in there or something?
It looks fairly well well built, and that it's pretty well structured and is still fairly functional.
Right. Cool. I'll make a little fire in there, and then put the sleeping bags near it, I guess.
Are there enough walls around the fireplace to like make like a tent area near the fire? Imagine that could be quite cozy.
Mm.
Yeah, and you could probably spend some time clearing some of the wood away, making sort of breaking it down for firewood, and have enough room to put a tent up in here.
Ooh, I have an idea. If we manage to find any sort of cloths and such things like that,
Pillow
just
fort?
like all... yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take some of the wood and just sort of like prop it up a little bit in a few different ways, and just put some sort of like blanket-y type ragged things on top, and just have it, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Love it. Hopefully you can make it tall enough for the Detritus.
Well, he can make his own.
It's just
You might want to
just
be outside
stood
where it's
under a
nice and
sheet.
cool.
Yeah.
A ghost.
And then the sheet just falls on him. It's just like a ghost.
Begins to suffocate. Okay. Well, unless we suddenly get attacked or something in the middle of the night.
Yeah, assume that I'm giving everyone inspiring leader every morning.
Okay, groovy.
Like,
Okay.
if it seems like we have the chance, meaning like we have like a quieter morning where we have breakfast and all that, then I'm doing it. Just don't want to roleplay it every single time.
Yeah. Unless say otherwise, same thing with mage armor.
Yeah.
Um,
Appropriate, I'll roleplay it, but I don't feel
So yeah,
the need
you-
to do it
you-
every time.
Settle down for the night's rest, and as the sun disappears from the sky and the shadows get longer and darkness eventually falls, you settle down for your night's rest. Who's taking the first watch?
How dark is it?
Like nighttime dark.
I'll do it.
There's a fairly full-ish moon, so it's not like pitch black outside, not like in a cave dark. But yeah, it's nighttime.
Yeah, I'll stand
Um,
like outside, like right by the door or by the entrance, and just lean back or something.
Yeah, the camera tracks on you, and then it moves slightly to the right to like peer inside. Delilah's sitting straight up in a trance mode or whatnot, but kind of still staring at you with like a blank expression. You don't know if she's watching or not. You do see her hair slightly levitating.
Okay, roll me a perception check for your thingy.
21.
Okay. So it's about midway through your watch. You hear the rustle of movement coming from the northeast.
How far away would Russell be?
How would
Probably
I think
about
he's in London?
70 feet or so.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for now. I'm just peering in on that sound.
As you focus over in that direction and listen intently, you hear another movement closer this time, 45 feet or so, roughly from the corner of the building, or the remains of the building opposite.
Alright. Sword out. Hold it on the floor. And just sort of look left, look right. I'm just gonna take like very slow steps towards the sound.
How do you know it's not just your own magic? You knave.
Very slow.
Right.
You could even say I'm almost sneaking, but whether you want me to roll, I don't mind.
Roll me a stealth.
I'm obviously at this point. I'm probably still wearing the armor since I've not gone to bed yet. But so
Which armor? Your big armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, natural one.
That's not one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's clinking. I'm still walking really slowly.
He just doesn't bathe, so nobody wants to go near him.
And you hear a voice.
He screams from inside.
As
What
you
the
start
heck?
sort of stepping out, you hear a voice sort of call out, hello there.
Show yourself.
And round from the corner of the building opposite, sort of up towards the north, you see a man sort of step round from the corner of the ruin. Tall, sort of shoulder-length dark hair, dressed simply but fairly nicely. The shoes are silver buckled. It's got a long grey coat over blue trousers and a white shirt, and there's a rapier at his side. And he sort of steps around. Like, don't suppose there's any chance that me and my lovely wife, and he turns and gestures, the second figure comes from around the corner. A lovely blonde woman, probably a little older than Delilah. Simple but elegant traveling dress. I don't suppose there's room by your fire for two travelers, by any chance?
I'm going to have to ask my people relations advisor. and I'm just gonna sort of put the
They
sword like.
sort of steadily just continue sort
I
of
thought the
approaching.
sword was the people
just-
relations advice.
His
Your
hand
camera's
is still
frozen,
sort of.
Mike.
Oh, that's fine.
Uh,
I'll fix it.
his hands are sort of still being held up as he's walking sort of across the road and starting to close the distance between you.
Alright, just hold on there, okay? I'll be right back. And I'm walking with the sword. Like I'm not in a fighting stance. I'm just holding the sword as I walk. And I walk back, mindful of them. And I'm just gonna like walk up to where Delilah's sleeping, and just sort of like, just slightly with my foot, just like wake her.
Her eyes slowly open.
Hey, Delilah.
Hey there.
I need you for a
Never
minute.
gets old.
We have how many? 2, 3?
2.
Man and wife? Man and wife. We have I need your people skills. Like
You know, weirdly enough, I think the Goliath is the most people friendly. But give it a go.
yes. There's a couple outside.
Okay then.
I don't want to wake
Sure.
the others yet, but they seem one's armed, but seems to be a man and wife.
And as you sort of gesture over to sort of the doorway and outside, and sort of follow your own point, they are both stood at the doorway.
Delilah will close her eyes again. Go back to sleep. No, she casts detect magic and they open again with the little, it's a emerald sheen to them. Any
What is
magic
that,
on the personages?
No, neither of them appear to be carrying anything of a magical nature.
Can you talk to them?
Okay. She'll get up and walk over.
Do you want me to wake up the Triters or?
Get near him.
Okay.
Get ready, just in case, I suppose. If your loud ass armor doesn't wake everyone up.
Clank. Clank.
You hear a donkey milling in the background.
Is Boycott and Brockville in that side room? Both of them, or just Boycott?
Just Boyko. Brockville also didn't want to sleep with the mule and would
Okay.
rather sleep with the people.
Boyko has summoned these apparitions.
Hello. Good. I look at I look at the sky to see what time it is.
It's nighttime.
Oh.
You know, a few hours, an hour or so after you guys had all sort of settled down for bed and first rest had started, and your night's rest hasn't made it, but no, you've not made it very far through your night's rest yet.
Good. Good afternoon. Whatever it
Good
is.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Morning.
I would probably be what I would go with. Good evening.
Kanbanwa.
Yes.
So, you want to camp
Casimir's
with us?
gonna lightly wake up the Triters as well while he's there.
You
Don't
just
sleep. Just we have people here.
travelers on the
stay lying
road
down.
who saw smoke from your fire and hoped that maybe you were friendly and might have some room next to the warmth of your fire for two lonely travelers.
Well, we have tended to be friendly, but before we go any further with this, Delilah will pull out the dagger and say, "We've been dealing with some supernatural threats lately. Cut your palms."
Excuse me?
It's the easiest way to test something. If you fail the test, you die. But I hope you don't fail.
I'm not entirely sure I'm comfortable with that.
Well, then I'm not comfortable with having you near my campfire.
Casimir's gonna walk over. Well, what my friend is trying to say, but how? Well, we just need to see that your blood is red, like it should be. It sounds weird.
Because it is weird. Again, we're hoping you're normal.
Certainly is weird. I will agree with you there. Okay.
Along with the blood, I would like an explanation as why you're traveling in the middle of the night.
Had stopped traveling a little while ago, but hadn't
continued.
managed to get fire started. Hence, your smoke was a bit of a draw.
That's fair enough.
Michael, you're frozen on Discord.
Yeah, it's doesn't seem to want to let the camera refresh.
Bored chewing on your hoodie.
Where are you traveling from or to?
We're traveling on to New Diminos.
Oh, yeah. From Barmir or?
Yes, from Barmir.
We didn't see you behind us.
Did we see them on the road? We would have passed them if we were in a wagon.
No, I don't think you did see them.
Funny enough, we just came from that direction. Quite the rate as well. I'm gonna need your blood pretty quickly here. I hold out the dagger. Again, just a palm slice or so will do.
Just a prick is fine.
Okay, so the gentleman holds his hand out and smiles. And it's just got these piercing grey eyes.
And no magic, they're just metaphorically magical eyes.
Just piercing grey eyes. Just a distinctive physical feature that this gentleman has.
Okay, well, if he's holding his hand out, palm the dagger and slice him. That's super aggressively.
I just said
But enough
slice him.
to show blood. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it's the act that's gonna happen, no matter if I want to do it gingerly or not.
you press the edge of the blade into his palm and draw it gently across. Oh, not gently because you're cutting him, but like you're not trying to slice his hand off. You're trying to make him bleed.
It's all relative. It's relatively good.
The blade sort of draws across, and as you wait for the well of red or white, nothing.
So is this an actual ghost town?
You look up at him, and he smiles. And as he smiles, you note the elongated canines.
Of a werewolf?
No, that's a vampire, ain't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I would explain the bloodlust.
And that's why
Um,
they stopped right outside the entrance.
Oh, very clever. Good job, dudes. I didn't even pick up on that.
I was, yeah.
Inspiration to the both of you. I love that.
that wasn't even why they didn't come inside. It's a ruined village.
Yeah.
No. Well, it can still
They-
count as a home. It's fucked up. It's a slum house, but you know what
They
are you
were
gonna do?
being polite, you know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Um,
I still petition for inspiration
okay.
for Carl. That was very clever.
At which point, he sort of lunges forward at you. So I think we're
Okay.
going to need to go ahead and roll some initiative. Before we do that,
Slutbag.
because you won't be able to do it with your tokens and shit because you're not on there yet.
Casimir's been making friends with all sorts, but it
Yeah.
seems like vampire's not going to be one of those.
You know, one of those like unreasonable cutaways where something really quick is happening, but a character still has time to like physically react, even if it wouldn't happen in like in actual space. Well, the guy lunges, and then the camera shifts to Delilah's face, and her ears just droop, kind of like sad and like, God damn it, I'm too tired for this.
So there's you, Delilah. Casimir would have been nearby. Tobias.
Ooh, it's a very pretty map.
Oh, they're
Maybe a
good
corner
looking.
over there. I did not make this map. Thank you very much to. I probably shouldn't even say it because it's definitely not going to be within the Creative Commons licenses and things like that. So never mind.
He found it after a boating accident.
I did. I found it after a boating accident. But it's a lovely map.
Angus,
and-
the
and-
name is still on the map.
I know it is. I'm just
You might as
hoping
well
it
thank
will
him.
So yeah, thanks Afternoon Maps for this wonderful abandoned village map.
It is
Um,
gorgeous.
Please don't sue
Good
us.
job.
Uh,
We don't have any money. Good luck with that.
Cool.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
credited at least,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Go check out Afternoon Maps on patreon.com for more fantastic looking maps like this.
I'm
Fantastic
sure there is
maps,
more
yeah.
fantastic ones. Don't quote us on it. If they're bad, then that's not our fault.
Gonna grab some afternoon maps tonight.
Especially now with the singing, I am genuinely a little disappointed your camera froze. Your reaction to one of my favorite parts about D&D.
Does
Turn it
anyone
off
else want
and
to
back
roll
on?
initiative?
I need to.
Oh right, yes.
Hold on.
That would be a good idea.
Initiative. There it is. I always forget where.
We're
It's
down
down
here.
with the other
Initiate.
ones.
The Teve.
You're rolling
Okay.
suspiciously well since you've had a new skills developed there, Carl.
None of that's changed, so. Yeah.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight. Gonna meet some vampires in the night.
Delilah's so quick. Why is she so slow?
Because smooth is
We got everyone. Oh, Sarah.
slow is
Let's get
smooth,
Sarah
and
on there.
smooth is fast. Whatever it is.
You know a name that sounds like it should be a vampire? It's,
Is Brockville not
slightly less vampiric sounding.
I'm guessing.
Brockville.
Yeah.
Don't say it like
I
that.
don't think
Somebody drew arrows on the after map.
And most importantly, is the Grand Wizard Boyko not part of the combat?
Who do you think summoned the
Please.
vampires? They're here to worship him.
Right. Sorry, Boyko.
So I describe him more as a
My
grand
bad.
god and not a wizard. That term has been sullied.
Okay. So yeah, it's them first.
They're acting as a team. Of course
It's
they
a
are.
very nice map.
The sexy vampires. Of course they're working as a team.
They've been married for like 700 years.
Thousands of
Oh.
years.
I hope they can work together.
How romantic.
So it is going to start off just clawing out at you,
Very
Delilah,
romantic.
which is a 21 to hit.
Um, fuck. Yeah, that. I can't in good faith say I had mage armor on because it's the middle of the night, and if I activate it in the mornings, it would well off be gone. So yeah, 21 is simply going to hit me. I can't react to turn all my fucking magic shit on.
Okay, so you take D4 is so difficult to pick up.
Like design that way.
8 points of slashing damage.
Ah, you beautiful cunt.
Second attack
Yes.
is a 16 to hit.
For once, I'm not talking to you, Michael. Yeah, tee. What was the next hit? 16.
16.
I'll shield that one away. So the claw comes and just like swipes her across the face or whatever, but she's able to block the next one
Yeah.
almost instinctively.
As you're sort of fending off these slashing claw attacks that are coming in at you, you see the woman dash towards the wall next to the doorway and disappear from your view.
6
but you
points a day.
do
Oh. What did I do?
footsteps
Is
on
there
the roof
any
above.
rooftop access to other side room?
But it looks
Like
like there
holes,
is
whatnot.
access from the side and shit, which I don't like.
And she's going to dash.
Most importantly, where's the pillow fort so we know where the Alamo is?
Sort of just.
Sales
in the
my
middle.
Alamo. You can go fuck yourself.
Casimir, it's up to you next.
Alright. Am I right seeing that there's a way out through the south here?
That's right, yeah. It's a collapsed portion of wall there. Or
Okay.
broken through portion of wall. A doorway that's sort of broken out and become a bit wider. Or a window that's collapsed underneath.
Alright, I'm gonna take it step by step to see like what I see as I walk out. My action, no?
Perception check. No.
Oh damn, 21.
21.
Damn. Kaz is on
Um,
fire.
In the moonlight, you see
Dancing.
sort of like
Dancing.
the flash of blonde hair disappearing beyond the apex of the roof.
Okay. Watch out!
Heading in sort of
Other
that
side.
direction.
Well, like towards like that direction, sort of
Essentially.
like that.
Yeah, probably pretty accurate.
Watch out! Other side of the building. I'm gonna go with my remaining movement here. I'm gonna cleave into this bastard.
Okay.
Let me just remember.
With the advantage, we could do a cool little teamwork thing here. So I cast shield and trying to like hold his hand in place. Ever so briefly as you cleave into him.
That sounds cool. Yes. So I get advantage. So yeah, as you cast your shield, in comes a great sword with an 18 to hit.
18. 18 does hit.
Cool. I will roll I will reroll that one. So it's a 4, another 4, so 8 plus
8
4,
points.
12. 12
12 points of damage. Nice.
slashing.
Doesn't seem to do as much damage as you might hope.
Right.
But there is damage.
But there is damage, yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay. That's my action. How many movement I got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I got 5 feet now. Yeah, I don't think I can do much else this turn anyway. I can maybe.
Okay.
Nah. Nah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Titus.
Hello. And dun. So how far away am I? I can attack through Delilah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like in the flanking position. If you're trying to flank Delilah, you couldn't. But unless you had like a poleaxe or something. I'm working on. I need to visit a town.
No, Detritus is. I've got enough to get outside. So Detritus will rage, unsurprisingly, with his angry, ragey noises. And he will exit through the hole on the side, come round, and then he's going to, I think, go ahead and... Yep, so rage, and then he's going to just attack the little guys. So for rage, we need to do 1d8.
Yes.
Determine what goodies we get. That is an Uno.
A 1. That
Damn.
is
That's the tendril.
Don't know if that's a good or a bad
shadowy
thing.
tendrils.
They're all good.
Each
Hey,
creature
good
of
thing.
your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a con save or take 1d12 necrotic damage. And you also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Nice. That'll be the 2 of those then, please.
Okay. You can't see her. But you can definitely
Oh,
do
sorry.
it to him.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mistook Brog.
Casimir.
Casimir, sorry for one of them.
Okay, so it's a con save. That's a natural 1. So he
Nice.
fails. So yeah, roll your 1d12
So that's his damage.
necrotic.
And then this is my temp hit points. Damn it, I should have just rolled the 1. Okay, 3 temp hit points. Still useful. Although I can only have them from one
Okay.
source, and I'll have the ones from the Inspiring Leader still, won't I? Which was 8, so I'll keep those.
Yeah.
Okay, so I keep going. He's taken 6 damage. I have rage.
Again, it doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you would have expected.
What damage type are the tentacles?
They are
Necrotic.
necrotic.
So they might not do any damage against a vampire, but I don't remember their stat. So it's up to Angus.
Well,
and
the
however
tractors
he's
wouldn't
fucked up
know.
these vampires.
I have the stat block in front of me, so that's
Okay.
what's
Okay, well,
in my comment area.
this vampy dude's gonna get a reckless attack in his face. And
Axes to the forehead are normally lethal.
I'll
Good
be
on you.
doing. So I get 2 attacks because of my extra attack thing I got last time we leveled.
Session.
And I will be using Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Which is the
So that's what, -5 on the hit,
Plus
plus
10.
10
plus 10
on
to attack.
damage.
So I think
Yeah.
it figures that out for me. Yeah, I've got Great Weapon Master ticked, so I should just click the damage. I'm still not fully used to this. So 2 Great Axe attacks, beep,
Okay.
and boop.
So
That's with
20
advantage for
22
Reckless.
-5 definitely hits. 18 -5
13.
doesn't hit.
Ooh,
Still chunky
Nice.
damage.
So that's the extra 10 damage. That's what, a total of 12,
Total of
19
damage.
19 points of slashing damage. Also halved, unfortunately.
What are they, barbarians?
It does.
Okay, so
It's
that's
9
That's
points.
my double attack. My bonus action was to rage initially, so that is detritus. Done.
Anything happen involving me while I was gone?
Yeah, my axe
You were
missed.
mistaken for a beautiful vampire lady.
Wait, what?
You in real life, not,
You were
not,
mistaken.
not your character.
Yeah.
Casimir's now a vampire.
You sexy goth bitch,
Oh,
you.
cool. Okay.
Ah, lucky bastard.
Is that everything from you,
That's
Detritus?
Detritus.
You've
Doom.
moved, you've actioned, and you've bonus actioned Delilah.
Hey there. Okay. I'm gonna have a supremely simple turn. Can we use that turn to fix your camera, Michael?
No, because it messes up Discord when I try it. So all I can do,
And when you turn it back on, can you fix Discord?
maybe there's one more thing I can do. I can try just unplugging the whole thing. 1 second.
Yeah.
I will fiddle. Well, you
Okay, fit all the way
Do
to your
stuff.
champion.
champion. That sounded really bad.
Yeah,
Fiddle,
Delilah's
fiddle.
really simple turn is going to be blade singing and mage armor on herself. So it's just a buff round for her. And she's looking back at Sarah, and just like flies back towards her. That would be provoking, but it's almost a force of habit for her.
Okay, so 16
No,
on the opportunity attack.
my AC is back up to its like annoying state.
Oh,
I'm back.
noted.
Just for you, Deslin.
Whee!
Thank you. Wonderful.
Anything else from you, Delilah?
Yeah, she'll try her best to like keep an eye out for this other vampire, trying to intercede it if it tries to pet Sarah. Mechanically speaking, no, nothing else.
Sarah is going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Groovy. Looking fly, love it.
She is now 15, which isn't too bad. It's going to be her turn. Now it is their turn. He starts his turn. Casimir and Detritus, as you sort of carved into this guy in front of you, you note the wounds seem to be closing up.
Yeah, dang it.
Not loud.
And he appears to be regaining hit points.
Like a coward.
The stylish bastard he is.
Why does he
He's
keep
then gonna
calling me darling?
Spin around and seeing you are slightly off balance from your attacks on him. He's going to come at you with his claws first of all, at
Meow.
advantage.
Come against who, sorry?
Against, so you, Detritus, at
Alright.
advantage.
Yep.
So 15 on the first strike.
Misseruni.
Okay, and so total of 20 on the second
Ooh,
strike.
that's a hitteruni.
Okay, so that does 10 points of slashing damage, reduced by half to 5.
You catty bitch, you.
Just need a couple of drag queens like this guy. As soon as you corner them, claws come
Go
out.
for the eyes. Meow. Is your cat a big, a small, or an in-between? Then you'll love
the,
kitten med.
Oh, funny. Okay.
When's the thing? When's your version coming?
Oh god, I need to do alright. Okay, I'm making a
Yeah.
note on that.
No,
I need
you
to
need to
add
focus
that to the
on your
list.
lawyer work. Do silly shit afterwards.
But it never stops.
The
Okay.
ladder, as you're keeping an eye on this other
Hey then.
doorway, you see a sort of appear at, like, from the top of the doorway, like, head first, just like she's spider climbing down the wall. And she sort of grabs the underside of the door frame and sort of drops down and twists in at the same time.
Delilah falls ever so slightly in love.
I'm sort of launching in, slightly surprised to see you there, but she is going to strike out with her claws at Zara. And that is a
Delilah,
19 plus 6, there's a
unfold.
24.
Exactly, yeah.
Get
Pure
away
ass.
from her, you bitch.
She does
It's full Sigourney Weaver.
hit, but she doesn't. She's grappling instead. So Tara is currently grappled by this creature, and with her second attack, she is going to take a bite at her.
It's
Which
so much
is
less
a-
cool when it's outside of dreams.
23 to hit. So she
Me?
takes Zara.
I know.
She takes
There's nothing I can do mechanically.
8 points of piercing damage.
Dare you.
And then 5 points of necrotic damage. She reduces her.
You bitch. The only time you're allowed to bite her is if you're also going to turn into a sexy vampire. Free of your control, mind you.
She might. Who knows?
Good. I mean, bad.
Yeah. That's her turn. She's sort of bitten. And she's actually going to start backing out of the doorway, dragging.
No.
Zara with her.
Bad. I disagree. How much movement does she have? She came down, grabbed, and then moving with somebody.
That's as far as she's got. So
Okay.
that's it. And that is their turn. Casimir, back around to you.
Okay. I am moving around for another advantage. And I am attempting an attack again. Yes. With advantage. That's a 17. Does that hit?
17 does hit, yes.
Cool. So I will do a goading attack on that one.
Okay.
So I'm using one die.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
15.
So it's 13 damage plus my d8.
19
13,
points of damage.
19 points of damage. And did he fail?
Halved
Sorry,
down to
I forgot.
9. He rolled a 15.
I think that succeeds. What was it again? Let me just make sure. 8 plus
Probably 8
prof
of proficiency.
strength.
Yeah,
14 is my DC. Damn it.
yeah. He succeeds, unfortunately.
Damn it. Alright, well, yeah.
Use your warlock powers.
Detritus.
What?
What?
Right, so this is going to be for. No, I won't do that. I'm going to go for another attack. I have advantage because of Casimir's positioning, right?
Giggity.
You do.
Yes.
Yes.
So
So you don't need to use reckless.
In that case, it'll just be a standardly reckless. Attack for me, please. And be 1 and it'll be 2.
So
Nice.
both of those are 18s, aren't they? So yeah, they both hit.
Whoop. That's the one. Whoop.
Uh,
That's the other. Ooh, big damage.
Okay, so that's what, 28?
Heal this.
That's another 24. That's 40. Was it 52 in total?
Yes, that sounds right. Yeah.
I feel bad for then adding on to the end of that halved.
Okay.
Half the shit ton is still a
26
shit ton.
damage is still pretty acceptable.
Yeah.
I know. I just feel like take a dick saying 52 halved. 26 points of damage. He's looking rough. He's looking in pretty rough shape at the moment.
Good.
And then for a bonus action, I will glare at him aggressively.
Okay. Delilah.
Hey there. Yeah. I don't. If Delilah took out her sword and did this beautiful maneuver with a weapon, almost in a swinging, dancing arc, would you allow me to roll performance to try to separate Sarah and the vampire lady? If not, I can hit it really hard.
Yeah, I think you just need to hit it really hard.
Okay.
Or try and use your action to help her to break free. And on her turn, if she chooses to break free, she'd do so with advantage.
I think that's gonna be the intention, but hitting this lady really hard might be the good go to do. Good go to do. I could also just thunder wave it. Okay, Delilah is going to come up and look like she's patting the air momentarily, and then little runes start to appear as she pads. She's going to slice down all of those runes, and a concussive force comes and just behind Sarah and tries to throw the vampire lady away with a fucking thunder wave, baby.
Okay.
Do.
15-foot cube originating from a point you choose, isn't it? So yeah, you can definitely originate that point between them. Con save from her.
So not a ton of damage, but it's tons
That's
of damage.
a natural 3 for a total of
Hey.
6. So it's 8.
And
15
7
points of damage.
And she gets thrown 10 feet away. So like into that tree or whatever.
And just slams hard into the trunk of this tree. You sort of hear
Like
a
it's-
cracking noise.
Hell Hell yeah. As much as I would want a
Nice.
cool vampiric wizard girlfriend, I have to please ask you to not do that again. And I'll get between them as I continue moving.
Okay. It's Sarah's
Um,
turn, and she sort of
and my
steps
sword ignites.
alongside you and holds her hand up, and she's going to cast Burning Hands.
That tree's
Nice.
gone.
Fuck the tree.
So
A wizard, I don't give a shit about nature.
Burn a witch.
she rolled a 4 for a total of 10. So she fails on that save. So she takes 12 points of fire damage. That is Zara's turn. At the beginning of their turns, they both regain 10.
I'm probably just thinking of trolls, but even when they're hit with fire.
Yes, different thing for vampires.
Okay.
You have to hit them with garlic bread.
I'm never certain how much I should metagame with Delilah, because like she's probably studied a bunch of these creatures, but
You can
Probably
ask
doesn't
me,
know
and I
as
can get you to roll an Arcana check or a History check.
can we do that before I blood out the answer like an asshole?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of.
No, you don't know shit
Fuck.
about vampires.
Every time she'd start reading a book
Vampires?
about
What?
They're
vampires,
real?
she'd go to the smut version.
Yeah.
So she'd have actually
Vampire
learned
porn.
anything about vampires.
Oh, their skin glitters.
I don't know their
and they-
weaknesses.
No, not the glittery ones. Fuck those
It's just
guys.
a copy of Twilight in the library. At the session.
That's the only book she's ever burned.
Okay. So this guy's feeling
Supposed
a
to be
bit
talking
like he's
mysterious,
taken-
not glittery.
taking some hits.
The twist is
So-
Sarah really loved the book series. It's the only thing they ever thought
Is-
about.
Going to disengage
Like hell he is.
Oh.
and start heading in that
Better
direction.
son
This your
bitch.
engagement. Your wife's a prick.
And
I'm very happy with that pun.
Terrible.
that will be.
Yes, I will take
Yeah.
inspiration. Thank you, Angus.
So I'm thinking about them at the moment. Do you have to save time your
Oh,
wittiness?
while you're
and I'm
thinking
not
I
about
did.
focusing on other
While you're
things.
thinking about them, Angus, can I tell my joke from earlier?
Yes.
Yes.
We were on about Boyko having like really high stats. So it's almost like he has the trait jackass of all
Casual
trades. That's what.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
It needs a little bit of workshopping, and the timing could be way better. But I like it.
She is going to.
Realize they came to
I
the wrong
suppose-
fucking house.
In terms of sort of like the cadence of sort of what's going on, the Thunderwave blaster, she comes flying back.
And then set on fire immediately.
Immediately set on fire as she sort of makes contact with the tree, where she sort of almost sort of lands like hand and foot on the tree and immediately
sexy.
launches straight back. She's gonna come at Delilah with a claw attack first. Because she doesn't know that your AC is stupid. So that's a 23 to hit.
It would hit, but I cast shield.
Okay.
Quick.
And seeing that, she's then going to take her second claw attack at Tara instead. And that is a 12, which doesn't hit.
Nice.
Quick
cast shield. That easy.
At her turn, Casimir.
Alright, Casimir is going to go 1, 2, 3, let's say. Yeah, wait, what's that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, from here. he's gonna be
You're
like,
going to launch your
"Oi!
hand axe.
Oi!" And he gets his hand axe out and he throws it. But as he picks it out, it remains in his belt. He doesn't seem to realize. He throws the hand axe, which appears to be a little translucent and seems to be sort of emanating some sort of weird energy, as the real one is still on his belt. And he throws it, blasting this thing
In an Eldritch
In a
Blast.
manner, by any
fashion.
chance?
Nice.
with an 8.
8 doesn't
That's not
hit,
right. That's
unfortunately.
not right.
You were
That's
having
not
way
right.
too much fun playing.
That's not right.
Um,
That is not right.
Yeah, good
Weird.
role playing. I say you re-roll
Hold
because that
on,
was such good
there's
role
a
playing.
plus to it. There's a plus to it.
There's something's not
It's
right
not
on
set
that.
up.
'cause
Well,
that's
apparently your
one
nan is
D20.
testing
Set
it.
up.
Goddamn Eldritch Nan.
Nan.
And that stands for not a number.
What is
Yeah.
it again?
I don't know,
It's plus
it's
your
just an old lady.
spellcasting thing,
Eldritch
right?
Nan.
So
Charisma.
charisma, proficiency.
Just
No,
berate you and make
proficiency,
you eat food.
Proficiency. I think proficiency is already included in it.
Yeah, so
I'm just
8
gonna have
plus
a look.
book proficiency plus charisma for you.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is the thing. Let's just have a look.
Eldritch.
Oh, 14 sounds reasonable.
Oh yeah,
Just-
proficiency. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, did you change up your
so-
charisma? That's why you've been more like pleasant to be around in roleplay?
I've had high charisma the whole time.
Really?
He's just
Yeah,
been
I had a
bug.
+3 the whole time. Intimidation's like +6, so
Okay. Fair.
he's a leader. You know.
Yeah, he also
Well-
just left to ask the college girl what to do when a stranger showed up.
Yeah, because he's used to intimidating people, not
Strange people
you know, not being
outside.
nice.
Don't know what they want.
He wasn't sure if he should. Anyway, so yeah, that's a plus. What was it? +5 to that. No, +6 to that. So that's a 14 actually.
Hell yeah.
Not an 8.
That's convenient.
14.
Nice.
Is that it?
14 still doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Ah, yeah,
Damn.
damn it.
Does he get a bonus for the awesome roleplay?
I mean, I think
Well,
he's got
no, I don't.
inspiration tucked away somewhere.
I don't, but I do have action surge. So
Well, you certainly done it.
I do have action surge, so I'm gonna use action surge, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go. Oh, that was cool. Let's try again.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I try again. From a little bit closer, I suppose. Normal. That okay? So it's charisma plus proficiency. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cool. 23.
23 certainly hits.
And that is gonna be 9 force damage.
Ooh.
9 points of force damage.
Is force damage tab?
No, force damage is not.
Nice. You come back here.
Marginally
That's-
confused by the fact that this hand axe that you see impacting the chest of this creature doesn't dig in and then return to you. It sort of almost like splatters in just a blood-like fashion, and just see him taking an impact rather than.
Yeah, then I look down and it's still there. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, it's almost like you've sort of thrown a paint balloon in the shape of a hand axe.
At great speed.
Also, I just thought, I think all Delilah would see is just like a blast of light coming from that direction,
Yeah.
from around the corner.
I don't know if Delilah's
like a-
seeing
Oh,
anything.
yeah,
There's a
then-
hot vampire
Just this
and
red,
so right
red
next to it.
flash.
You just see Casimir's voice go like, oh, and then.
Oh. I love background gags.
Is that everything from Casimir?
Yeah, action. I moved.
You,
I
you moved,
do
you
have a bonus
action,
action,
you action
actually.
surged.
You know
can you
what?
do
I
for
do
your
have a bonus
action?
action, and I could do a bonus action. Quick toss the axe.
Yeah, you actually can actually toss the actual axe this time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So this time he picks up the axe. He's like, "Is it gonna blow up?" And he throws it.
21
It doesn't
hits.
blow up.
Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up.
That's an 8.
Down
And
to
he's
4.
at this time he comes back to me. He's like, "Oh, like so confused." It's like, is it coming back? Is it appearing? What's
Yeah,
going on?
this one does. It sort of sticks in and then comes flying back to your hand. Hey, D.
I will
Awesome.
approach. I will great axe recklessly.
If you use diagonals, could you not get in front of him?
I could, but I wouldn't. Would there be a benefit to that?
I mean, kind of. It might cost him an extra movement. It might not matter at all.
I suppose,
Got it.
yeah.
If he runs away, you'll be that step closer to him. Then I guess.
Yeah. Very minute difference.
5, 15. Yeah, look here so I can see the other vampire as well. Although I wanted that vampire to see him die. So double great axe with reckless, please, Mr. Angus. Boop.
Hey, roll that shit with advantage. Neither of those
Oof.
first ones. None of those hit.
Good thing advantage though.
Yeah, bad rolls all around there.
Okay.
So is
we
that
should-
15 plus minus 5? So is that 10?
Yeah.
So 10, yeah.
Why is
And
it
then
minus
5 and 8.
We went through this last
Not
week,
quite
but I
well.
don't remember why it displays minus 5.
Yeah,
Because it thinks it has to add something, so the plus symbol is default, and then
But
because
what-
the value is -5, it's plus -5.
Where does the minus 5 come from, though?
Great Weapon Master.
Oh.
-5 to attacks, plus 10 to damage.
Yeah, from the biggest monks.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, we should talk about this later, but we should add like crit fail and succeed tables to spice things up. Those are always really fun. Do some chaos. Yeah, especially when they get really wacky. And I need a better way to weaponize my bonus.
Is that tree on fire?
I'd say probably is, yeah.
Catching a little bit, few leaves, few branches.
Catching, yeah, some of the lower branches are burning. It's sort of quite low down on the trunk that it's burning. So if it was a burning hand, that
Yeah, that's the
person
detritus
height.
done. Angus.
Okay. Shall we take a very quick break?
Of
Not
course.
a very quick break. I could do with peeing and getting a drink and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Hopefully
Take a
two
pause of
unrelated
combat. Yes, two very unrelated actions.
Yes, I'll drop it onto.
And we'll
into
be
mission.
right
See you
back.
We'll be
in a
right
minute.
back.
I love D&D and I love you guys.
I don't remember what's on
Suppose of the
either of
vampires right
these
after.
screens.
And we're back.
Hello.
I pressed the wrong button.
Welcome back. Oh, and now we're back.
Hypothetically.
Are we back?
We are back.
3, 2,
We're back.
1.
And it is now Delilah's turn. Straight back into the combat.
Okay, so the camo will pan around these two these three beautiful bastards all fighting each other.
Mm.
And then it whips around to the left. You see this vampire lady fly away, hit it in like a field of lightning, hit a tree, get set on fire, fly back. Two fucking claw marks, ching ching off of magic shields. And then this flaming sword comes just straight down on her. As Shadow Flame hits her. Boop boop boop.
All right.
And then to continue with the dramatic scene, sword comes down, and then just like a force, like the Star Wars force, just tries to push the lady back after she gets clawed. After she gets hit with the sword. Boop, boop,
Okay.
boop.
Roll
Okay.
that. I'll pop that in if it's a save.
The attack shouldn't be a save, but I think it's a strength save for the other one. Hold up. Let me click on all the things. As soon as my roll 20 wants to load properly. Okay, Shadow Blade.
And maybe
Whop.
there we go. Shadow Blade. 15 hits.
Groovy. So she'll take that. She'll
9
take
points of
Booming
psychic
Blade if
damage.
she decides or gets moved. And then she will take a push and then take the Booming Blade, hopefully. As a bonus action, you could try to telekinetically shove a sexy vampire lady within you, within 30 feet of you. Strength saving throw of 60.
Okay. So you've already used your bonus action on the Shadow Blade.
That was last
You
turn.
can't.
I said my sword ignited, and then as you were moving on to the next turn,
Oh, okay. Shadow Blade was you. Okay, so then
activated previously. Yeah.
right, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Telekinetic shove. She's got to make a strength save.
Yep.
Natural 19. 22 in total. So she stands fast, avoiding taking the booming blade damage.
I look at her. I love the new fit, referring to all the chaotic energy in Rethinger.
So is that everything from Delilah?
Yes. As long as the vampire lady took all the damage. All of the extreme damage, I'm sure I did.
She took the 9
9.
psychic, and she hasn't moved yet, so she hasn't taken the thunder damage yet.
Is there a way to
Alright.
tell if psychic damage is getting halved? Because there's not like a physical thing you could see. I guess we just wouldn't know if it's getting.
Yeah, you just wouldn't know. She sort of it's like and reacts more than she has done to sort of like not well, you've only done magic-y damage to her, so she's been reacting. I suppose you probably haven't, apart from the first strikes that Casimir made, or the first strikes that were made against the gentleman, you haven't really seen much in the way of the damage not doing much.
Yeah.
You have been seeing the regeneration though. Sarah is going to.
Do you have Misty Step or anything like that?
She's going to cast Blur
Okay.
herself.
Oh no, a third hot lady.
Yeah, so just
Go forth.
Sarah's
Gotta
body
give
starts to
yourself
sort of like just shift and phase. It's like she's sort of sidestepping, but you can't quite tell when she is or not. Like, it's just a blur effect.
Getting ready to
And
doing the whole boxing, shadow boxing.
that is her turn. At the top of their turn, they're both going to regenerate. This guy here is going to claw at you, Detritus.
No.
And you reckless last time, so that's an advantage. So that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and he is not going to damage you with that, but he is going to grapple you.
Oh my.
So it doesn't specify, but I think you need to make a athletics check at advantage because you're rajaing.
I only have +8 on that.
27.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
you bust free of the grapple, and in frustration, he comes at you again with the claws. That
Typical.
is a 20. No, a 14, sorry.
Oh, okay. 14 does not hit. I was going to say, if it starts with the 2, it hits.
Okay.
But...
Okay,
You
as for the
said
vamp,
you said he only got +8 on that, and for some reason my mind went to like 8 score in strength, and I was like, what? Like
One day.
that doesn't
what?
fit the art.
He keeps these venues.
That's not right.
He's been at the Master of Illusion Magic this entire time. Everyone believes it's so hard they get hit. Angus, can I make a case before you beat up the defenseless or less defensible wizard? Would this lady know I have a like high AC, or would she think she just couldn't get past my defenses the first time? She doesn't see a number above my head, is what I'm saying.
No,
Like I'm just
I
trying to
think
defend myself.
in terms of the strikes she's made, she's probably deciding that you are too tough to hit. So she's focusing on something a little easier, or apparently easier. So she's going to go get 2 claw strikes at Zara, both at disadvantage. That's a 14, which doesn't hit with the mage armor up. And the second one's a natural 1.
Okay, so now we're both just as hard to hit. So she leaves us
yeah.
both alone.
Goes home.
Yes.
There's a good chance that may be what's happening at this point. Casimir,
Yes. Move to advantage, and I will have a little. I'll tickle him with the blade.
okay,
The great sword, the big blade.
26 hits.
So I'm re-rolling both.
Okay.
So that is it's better. 4.
So it's
plus
10
4,
points.
8.
What?
8. Yeah, +4.
Oh, you re-rolled the 1
4.
and the 2.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling both. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, gotcha. Okay, 8 points of damage, half down to 4.
Yes. And how's he doing?
He's been regenerating, but he is still looking
Then go
pretty rough.
Alright. I should have goaded that attack, but it's fine. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And back to detritus.
Okay, so I have advantage due to positioning, so I will be doing a responsible
Ooh.
great axe attack.
Are you great weapon mastering them?
Yes, but I'm going to, I
Oh.
think, for my bonus action, first, I'm going to probably activate my tattoo, which will give me additional
Eldritch
range,
Claws tattoo.
but it also gives me an additional 1d6 force damage on a hit. And it resets in the dawn as well, and so I can reuse it tomorrow. So, I will be using Great Weapon Master. I have advantage on these. Ooh.
Double natural 20. What? So start with it. Starting
Yes.
with the first strike. 26 minus 5, 21 hits. So let's roll that damage first of all. Okay, so it's 18.
half.
Let's go.
Half down.
Plus 1d6, which won't be half. Because it can't be.
And then roll your natural 20 damage.
Okay. And just to confirm my understanding, I will get an extra attack because it's a crit from Great Weapon Master.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Nice.
Score a critical or reduce a creature to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
You make a melee attack as a.
Yeah.
Although I
You
did
get an
use,
extra bonus attack.
I used my
Action
bonus
attack.
action.
What did you use your bonus action for?
Activate the tattoo.
You did, yes.
Grumble. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be a lovely amount of damage. Yeah. Okay.
So that's what? So it's 26, 38.
Yes. So 16 halved. Plus 1d6
16.
won't be halved. And then further 2.
So he is looking in real rough shape. Those have brought him down. Yeah, if he wasn't resistant to that damage, he'd have been down. Delilah.
You're muted, Deslin. We can't hear your lovely voice.
Delilah's, thank you. Delilah's gonna hold the line with Sarah here, and she's gonna look into this vampir's eyes and say, "We could stop this now, and I won't have to kill your husband."
Blah, blah.
What? How does she respond?
Well, she doesn't, because it's not her turn.
She can verbally speak back. Don't give me that nonsense.
Blah.
She sort of glances over at the chap that Casimir and Detritus are carving into, and she sees the shape he's in, and she sort of shifts from an aggressive "I'm about to rip your throat out" stance to a hands down, looking like she's had enough.
Michael, what are those shades?
Whoa, nice.
Sorry.
Looking fly.
Yeah, looking fly, dog.
Michael enters a diner, walking out of a Cadillac.
Walking out.
You know,
Walking out of a Cadillac.
It's
Yeah.
a really big car.
Yeah, and orders a
Milkshake with 2
Waffles.
straws. One for me, one for Deslin.
yes, and waffles with whipped cream and strawberries.
That's for later with you, Carl.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Okay. So it looks like she's standing down.
It looks like she's de-escalating.
Okay. I'll yell out to my boys then. She's quit. If he stops fighting, stop killing him.
What? What?
There's more loud Eldritch Blast sounds coming from that direction.
This is fun.
Look what I can do.
Can I incite the boys and see if there's any chance of them stopping the combat?
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
Incite the boys. Okay. It's a fun TV show. The talkback show is the Incite the Boys. What? I have no fucking clue. Okay.
No,
Probably about right.
they might do.
Okay, well, I'll shout to stand down. God damn it. Yeah, and I'll just... Can I use my action to, like, intercept any attacks going towards Sarah?
No, I think there are specific features that allow you to do that.
I guess
But,
attack if someone gets attacked, right? Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
you could hold an attack if with a condition if someone attacks, but I don't think you could.
Yeah, that's basically my backup plan
yeah,
then.
so you're basically like braced, sort of like, yeah.
She just kind of has to hope everyone stops fighting. So she, as a backup plan, if this lady attacks her or Sarah again, she's going to ready a spell. So she's basically going to take a stance kind of like this, and then her sword is going to start to split down the middle and start to rotate around itself, in somewhat of a passive manner for now. If the fighting doesn't stop, something else will happen.
What spell are you holding?
Lightning bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna blast her and half the countryside apart if the fighting doesn't stop.
Okay.
If the fighting doesn't stop, there will be more violence.
Be aware that you will lose that spell if
Yes.
it's not triggered. Okay.
I'm aware.
So on Sarah's turn, she backs away into the house and basically stepping away to see if she provokes an attack, which she doesn't. She is going to hold Ray of Frost in the event that she nails Delilah.
Yeah. What? In the only situation where that would be a bad thing.
So on their turn, they
Comes me a second.
do both regenerate.
So open
What?
And she's going to start backing away from you. Waiting okay patiently to see if she provokes an opportunity attack from you.
And the man also holds only to get a great axe in the back.
He also starts backing away. Does he take a strike from you, Casimir?
It's entirely up to you. If you go against it, I'll go with you.
Wait, opportunity opportunity to attack is just any attack, right?
It's a reaction that you can do with a melee weapon.
Reaction with a melee weapon, or is it a reaction that you can take an attack?
I think it's melee unless there's a trait
it's a
you can
melee
get.
weapon. Yeah, you can get if you get Warcaster, you can cast a spell as a.
No, what I'm saying
reaction.
is I'm not looking for a ranged attack. I'm looking for a grapple attack instead of a melee attack.
That would be
if I can
DM's
do
call.
that.
It is a melee attack grapple. So
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, it would be a big contested grapple check.
So yeah, I mean, I can. Hold on.
If you
gonna
choose
look
to,
at-
because
You also don't
Delilah
have
is
to.
Suck of
letting this
opportunity.
other guy go.
Yeah. You can be peaceful.
Hypothetically.
High charisma.
Potentially.
Captain.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Attack of opportunity
Yeah.
is-
I'm allegedly giving you the option to decide how this goes. That goes for both of you, by the way.
I decided what detritus would do.
1 melee attack. Okay, yeah. So and grapple. Is that a melee attack? Wait, what is it? Grappling.
It's not an attack roll, is it? It's a contested.
Yeah, but it is considered an attack.
Classified
It's
as
just
an
whether
attack.
considered-
Yeah,
Well,
it's an attack
multi-attack.
action. So you could
Ah.
attack.
You've already got the
grapple,
okay
and-
call. Do you want
I think
that?
it is actually
Yeah,
considered a.
Just roll me
Melee
a
attack.
strength and athletics check.
Yeah. So yeah, the moment I see him stepping forward, I basically reach out. Wait. Would that be advantage or because he's leaving? Because of detritus, or would that be when?
No, I'd say it would be out of flanking at the point that you're making the
Okay.
attack.
Athletics. 9.
Yeah, you are unsuccessful in the grapple.
Alright.
Um,
I'm just like trying to grab it, and he's like, "Ah."
and about to there, he would be coming out of your extended Eldritch Maul range, or
Oh, no,
Eldritch
no, no.
Claws range.
Oh no, he wouldn't get that far, Angus. Oh, sorry, just the one because it's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, well,
which is
the natural
critical.
20
Yeah,
hits.
very nice.
Yeah.
Splat.
So that's a 31 plus 4. So 31 rounded down and then 4.
5. I'll tell you one, run it down. 15 plus 4. Okay, so 19. He's looking really bad.
How much do they regenerate by? That also would have stopped his movement. Would
it?
No, sorry, it wouldn't. What was I thinking?
Unless you have Sentinel.
Yeah, I was thinking Sentinel. Because I've got the reach, but I don't have the other features.
And then they both dash and start running off into the woods.
1 second, Anna, sorry.
Can I?
Can I just
can I
double check
cast-
2 things, please?
I want to cast stop, halt, command, even.
Just to check, Angus. The bonus action that I get from the critical, I wouldn't be able to use in this. Is that correct?
No, because this isn't on your turn, this is a reaction.
Oh, so it's specifically
Oh,
things
right.
that are labelled as reaction we would be able to use.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's more that the bonus action attack you could use as a bonus action, but you can only use your reaction right now to take the attack.
So, what about my extra attack? Because that's worded as you can attack twice instead of once.
On
When
your
you
turn.
take
Oh,
the
sorry,
attack
yeah, sorry,
action,
sorry,
take
I'm
the
not got the
reaction
full
action.
thing up. Yeah, absolutely.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should open the full things before I read them.
So violence has committed. Continued. Angus.
Violence has continued, yes.
Glorious.
So she's
As I
60
look
feet
into it-
away from you.
That should
Yeah.
still be fine.
There's another 40 feet away, or 20 feet
Oh,
away
yeah.
from you. There.
Grappling attack is considered a special melee attack, so that is
Yeah.
actually within rules
Yeah.
to do opportunity. Yeah,
So Angus, they're
it makes sense because
they're,
someone's trying to run
they're
away. you
retreating at
grab-
the moment.
They are, they are running into the woods.
How does this work in the turn order then?
Well, it is now Casimir's turn.
Okay.
So
they've stopped running at this point and they're at the edge.
no, they continue to run, but
They're running. It's just their
they're-
turn is
that's their
paused
sort of-
while we do. The...
Right. Okay.
they're off the map, and she's off the map another 35 feet, and he's off the map another 20 feet or so.
Okay, can I still see him?
Yeah.
She takes 29 points of lightning
command.
damage.
I cast command on him, and I just shout, "Hold!"
She takes 29 points of lightning damage.
I need a wisdom
And
saving throw.
sorry, 1 sec. I need to ray of frost that bitch as well. Then 17 hits.
It should slow it
Does
down.
a slight-
doesn't it?
8 points of cold
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
damage,
does she
and it
attack?
does.
So how far
No,
does she
the trigger was if violence committed, and Angus
Oh, Vance, come on.
technically violence was committed when she was still 10 feet away from me. So at that point, she got shot multiple times.
It was also happening around the same sort of time, but
slowed
she-
down?
I mean, you're God here. You get to tell me what's going on, but technically speaking, the action had a trigger, and the trigger was pulled.
yeah, you cast your lightning bolt, and she cast a ray of frost. Everything's being cast.
Yeah,
What were
but
you
the
gonna be
positioning
saying?
would be different. She'd be 10 feet away, and then her movement speed would be slowed. This is only important if we try to catch him. Are we trying to catch him, boys?
I mean,
the dodge just wants
Catch
to kill
on those
this
my
guy.
turn
You
seems to...
commanded, Carl.
Yes.
You commanded. So I need a wisdom save
On the
from
guy.
him. Okay.
I just said
Slight look in Delilah's eyes of like,
Actually, can I change that to approach? Like, sorry, come back here.
Get back
basically,
here.
He rolled a natural 19 on his wisdom
over
save.
here.
Okay.
So he keeps going.
Nothing happens if... No, nothing happens if they...
yeah, okay.
And
It's your
so
turn.
more-
Are you pursuing them? Carl.
Yeah.
Only romantically.
I'm just reading. Um. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So that was my action.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'll just give chase with my movement. I got 30 feet of movement.
So hypothetically, they're 60 feet away. No,
Yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah. So he's another.
Come back here! Like, just
He's feet away
he's a
from
bit-
you that
He's a
direction.
bit pissed off at this guy because he feels like he cheated him and now he's just getting away with.
I've got a
No
big
explanation.
fat fucking bone to pick with you, mister.
Detritus.
Hello. Detritus will... how far is he from Detritus?
So here's another 30 feet away from you.
Ooh, for Rooney.
Do you have increased speed at this point as a barbarian?
I do.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
So you would be able to catch him eventually, unless he has some vampire.
What is my speed? Who am I?
40.
40.
Who
I'm
am
looking
I?
at 30.
You should have unarmored movement.
Yeah, 40. So that puts me 20 short,
20 short, yeah.
and I have a range of 15.
That's so close.
15!
Yeah, Molly, baby.
Yeah,
He's got those noodle arms.
when I've got the thingy active.
Yeah, I thought it was 10, not 15.
No.
Yeah.
Big boy reach. So 5 foot short of hitting him. Bastard.
Get dash, get to him, and then hit him next time.
He'll just run further away.
But you hit him as he runs.
And he'll-
Unless he disengages, in which case you can catch up to him and hit him anyway.
Or I
So I
could
love
throw
pushing at
2
him, so back to
javelins
back
at
to you.
him. Recklessly.
I mean, they are wooden stakes, basically.
Yeah, I think I've got the +8 to hit on it. It's only 1d6 plus 5 piercing, but that could be enough. Double
Plus his
plus my
strength mod.
Yeah, I think
He's looking in real rough shape.
yeah. I'm just gonna run up behind him as close as I can get, so 20 feet away. As I'm doing it, Detritus is just gonna be magicking javelins from somewhere, and just throwing them like it's an Olympic event, and he's kind of like, just going along.
Yeah.
All right, roll
So-
those attacks.
That's the one.
Nice.
28 minus 5 is
28 minus
what can I
5
do maths?
hits.
23. And 24 minus 5.
Just let's do your damage on the first one first of all.
Very well.
Is that crit damage? Because you rolled a natural
That is
20.
crit damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beep boop.
Best case scenario.
So was that 10,
20.
8 plus 20, half down to 10 is enough. Like the first javelin you launch
Through the heart.
and it sort of gets him sort of down to the base of the spine and just comes out of the mouth and just absolutely buries into the ground in front of him, and he immediately just stops, but then just slides down the shaft of the javelin to the ground.
Also, Carl, what the hell are you wearing?
Shades, man.
Motherfucker.
Very
nice.
he did.
Hooray. Can I throw the other javelin at the corpse anyway? Just for the sake of it.
Yeah, sure.
Just to further impale it in. This one going through the heart.
Deslin.
I don't have shades. I do have this.
It weren't
Technically, it's now prone, which
it's
means ranged
disadvantage?
attacks against it are at disadvantage. So it's the natural one. So you do miss with the second javelin,
Oh, yeah.
but he did already.
Good. Sufficient damage was dealt.
And technically, because you've slain a creature, you now get
Ooh,
a bonus action attack that you can choose to use.
Yeah, and too far away from her as well. I guess that's going to be another javelin.
And you're going to throw this one at her.
Yes.
All right.
Boop doop.
Roll.
So that is a 21.
21. That's a lot of natural 1s and 20s in a short space of time.
That's how I play. It's extreme.
So, yeah, that does hit. Roll your damage.
Mighty 23.
23. Okay, half down to 11.
That'll learn her.
All right. Delilah. Delama.
Hello.
Why do you
Yeah.
have so many glasses, Carl? You're Welsh. It's never sunny.
Okay, how far away
It's
is this
never
lady from
sunny
me?
in Wales.
30 feet. Oh, 60 feet, sorry.
Okay, actually, the correct answer is right next to me because I'm going to teleport next to her.
Okay, you
and
teleport next to her.
try to cut her in half.
All right.
I'm gonna like appear right behind her, and then like while I'm swinging the blade, to be like, "You brought this on yourself," and cut her.
She surrendered.
Wow.
This is gonna run away. 20 hits.
Nice.
Okay, 6 points of psychic damage.
You're right. She did surrender. Okay, so that's action, bonus action. I don't know why I'm being so nice just because of vampires.
She got
But-
a crush on her.
Yeah, very easy to please. So says the llama.
Where is Lava? We
Like-
should drag them
Yeah.
in.
Absolutely. I'll send them this fucking clip of the stream. I got this sign because of them. It says Llama Party on it. Okay. Well, Delia will just stand above her after slashing into her again and say, I can understand if you wouldn't want to, but you can still surrender.
Ryan.
Oh, okay, we're taking you into custody. Let me be a little bit more clear about that.
Oh, well, no, that's not cool.
No.
You have the right to remain silent.
Look, stop fighting. We could talk, or you can die. Like, shrugs. Had a very long couple of weeks on this godforsaken continent.
It's now Tara's turn. She.
I have an itchy eye. I don't know which glasses to take off.
I'm gonna become a puppet YouTuber, like Randy Feltface. He's a comedian, but still.
She's gonna cast magic missile. She's gonna cast that. Second.
Sorry, my crew is extremely violent today.
I mean, hey,
Nobody likes getting woken up.
we were asking for a surrender, not a runaway.
Yeah, technically speaking.
You know,
Listen
you
to the
don't
man
get to
with the...
run. You don't get to run. You come to us. You start a fight. You don't get to run. You either die or surrender.
Listen to the man with 8 eyes over there.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So,
I've gone
I
past
think
the
those are 3
third eye.
shades.
I've gone past the third eye. I'm on 8 now.
I'm like lost up in here, man. I got so many
I
fucking
got-
eyes.
I got more eyes
it's
than levels,
11
mate.
points of force damage from Tara's magic missiles. And that's going to be her turn. She's then going to regain 10.
I implore you not to run.
She's like, just let me go.
Help. Let me
No.
go. Help.
Maybe after we talk.
Go. Help.
You ambushed us in the middle of the night trying to make a snack of us.
Let me go tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, duh.
And you won, and now I leave, and everyone's okay. Bye.
See ya.
I think we win when either you properly surrender or you're both ash upon the ground. I look over to the other one. Is he ash? Have I gotten that wrong?
He's dead. He's
Is he ash though? Did he turn to ash or is he just a corpse?
Is this a
Hey,
Buffy
it's just a
vampire
corpse.
or a Dracula vampire?
She turns back to the hot vampire lady. Turns out I don't know anything about vampires. Just that you're both very attractive. Well, now you are. He's dead, I guess.
He was.
Yeah,
A little bit.
it makes a very
she
pretty
looks
corpse.
at you, sort of smiles. She's like, "So am I."
Yes. So
You just hear a loud
Look.
oh laugh. I get it.
look. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I don't know anything about y'all. She turns country. Properly surrender or die. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And what happens if I properly surrender?
Am I able to?
Arrest
Make
me
my way
and take
towards her?
me where?
Am I
Well,
able to make my way?
Yeah,
towards her?
yeah. I'd say we'll probably pause the initiative order.
Combat.
I just
yeah.
walk over and I'm like, probably, I don't know, 20, 50 feet away. I don't know. And I'm just like, sort of, I guess, holding the spectral looking eldritch handbags. And I'm like, look, sorry, I can't be serious with these on. Looks ridiculous on my desk.
It was very intimidating.
It was. Yeah, I'm holding it and I'm like, look, you attack us, you either die or you surrender. There is no runaway.
I just trying to
Surrender
work
might
out
keep you alive.
what surrendering looks like.
Well, it's not dying.
Yet.
Well, exactly, but
We'll probably bind you, take you back.
depending
one
on
of
the situation of being under arrest and surrendering, dying might be the preferable option.
Can Detritus loot back his javelins and then loot the corpse while everyone's talking?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we're not with any government or religious organization.
Exactly.
We
So
are adventurers.
what are you going to do with me?
We're gonna
Kill
hold
me
you
anyway?
and we're gonna talk to you.
Oh, nice.
We
lad.
might
Casimir
kill
just
you in
looks
the end.
at her.
Doesn't matter.
Casimir just looks at her and just shouts at the top of his lungs, like, "You there now, or I blast you!"
Okay.
I'm trying to intimidate.
I
if that's
surrender.
possible.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Sure.
I can't control him when he gets like this.
21.
21.
Looting noises from the woods.
Okay. I'll head inside.
Okay, so we
To
bind
try
her and we
to-
take her back
you
to camp.
find a rapier,
Yeah. Finesse.
140 gold pieces.
Yeah. Gold.
Give that to.
Deslin, will you add that to the list? 140.
Yeah, but I had to do it one-handed, obviously. 140?
And your javelins.
Nothing else? Do you even have
No.
a jaunty hat or something?
No jaunty hat.
How are his clothes? Are they fly as hell?
It's just pretty cut to ribbons, but they weren't
Javelin hole.
fly as hell. But
Yeah.
a lot more holy than they started.
Only he was a priest, that would have been a pun.
A cravat?
Is it 140? 140 gold?
140, yeah. So she heads into the building.
Just saying. No vampire, respectable vampire, wouldn't have a
I
silk
will
cravat.
sort of just stand around her so that she's just against the wall, and we're just like looking at her, like.
Okay, so let's start with some questions.
Blocking the exit, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how many holes are in this building, but there's quite a few of us. We block all the exits.
Yeah.
Casimir is just constantly moving around. Like, no.
We just got like a circle around there.
Don't like it.
He's doing the crab move with the sword.
You think you can get by me? You can't.
Okay, let's start with some questions. Who are you?
How many of you are there?
You can answer that one as well.
My name's Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Don't know what else I can tell you.
Bullshit! How many more?
Member of the undead, the vampire nature.
Vampires are undead? Oh, that's so disappointing.
We are. It's
Are you like technically? No, not important. Answer his question. Any others of you out there?
no, not round here.
She's lying to me.
Insider.
She's lying to me.
Insight check.
I assume she's lying to me.
Detritus enters and just hands Delilah.
Six.
I found some gold.
Yeah, great. I get distracted and I don't get the insider. You come in with the gold, I deal with that.
She seems the most honest person you have ever met, Delilah.
It's that crush. It fucks with your mind.
Casimir,
That makes
there's not
fools
many
of us all.
people that you've met
Gaslighting
that you
you.
feel are more trustworthy than this woman at this point.
I don't know how you're
She's fine,
phrasing.
and I
I don't know
stab
how
you.
you're phrasing that, Angus.
Yeah, I don't like it.
More honest than detritus? I don't think so.
No.
He's
Yeah,
a
a few
noble
people are
soul.
more honest than try this.
Few people. I mean, he rolled a 6, and Desmond rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
And detritus wasn't in the room yet, so okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Where are you located usually?
Tell us about your home
What the
life.
place?
What do you have for tea?
We have a place nearby, and we keep an eye on this place when travelers stop by, light a fire, we see the smoke, we come down, and we feed.
Where is this place you mentioned? Where's your home?
It's a cave about a mile or so. to the
Is it a
north.
nice cave at least? You're both sexy vampires. Why are you in a hole?
Where we were told to be
By who?
by our maker.
Oh, who's
Who?
that?
Who made you into a vampire? I don't need to know about your.
He is a true vampire. Acts entirely
player.
of his own accord, and
And where is he located?
Around here?
I don't know.
What? when
Where did
you
he
last
turn
see
you?
him?
Can they try to insight that?
Yeah. Can we all insight that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means
Yeah.
she doesn't actually know.
God damn it!
Oh yeah.
Delilah, focus.
Rolling the two.
Nice.
Business first, horniness later.
It's on your business card.
Business first, horniness later. We do like the party. We just need to be responsible first.
It's like the mullet, business up front, bar in the back. Our party is
Casimir,
the living version of a mullet.
You pick up on the fact she seems to be telling the truth. It's the sadness in her voice when she sort of says that she doesn't know where he is that makes you believe that she's telling the truth in this moment.
She got it bad.
When did you last see him? Or her? Or it? I don't know.
Or them.
That.
100 years ago,
Fuck.
when this village was still a village, and he brought us here, and then left.
He turned you before you left.
Oh no, he turned us probably a century before then.
Oh, you came as a vampire.
Came here as vampires, yes.
Where were you before?
Off to the north. Around New Diminos.
Okay. What other, is there any more about vampires that you can tell us, especially around New Diminos? We don't want to meet anymore like you.
Well,
Or maybe not like you, but like your friend over there that's dead because he attacked without fucking provocation.
yeah. So unless things have changed when we were up around that area, very rarely spent any time in the city itself. Mostly sort of around the outskirts. Lone travelers, poorly guarded caravans, wagons, that sort of thing.
Have you collected any loot? Why are you existing in this area? Feeding off a straggler.
That's what we were told to do.
Were you
We were told to
collect
wait.
anything, or
No,
just
we were
stationed
told
out
to
here?
wait.
What was his name?
His name was Parda.
Pada?
Can you type
P-A-R-D-U-R.
that in chat for me?
Pada.
Delilah hands her a keyboard.
Okay.
Pile on board. Where exactly is your cave?
It's a mile up to the north. Show you if you want.
Sure. I'm happy to walk into a trap if you got one. I'll kill everybody there too.
I'm still sleepy.
Yeah. Be a bit more specific than a mile to the north, please. Direct us there.
And at this point, you look at her, and it's every 6 seconds she's been regenerating. She's back at. Well, some of you are looking like you've taken some hits. She's now back at full strength. And with a sudden burst of speed, she sort of puts her hand on the wall behind and a foot and just shoots upwards as she sort of backwards crawls up. The spider climbs up this wall. Casimir, you can go ahead and roll me an opportunity attack if you like.
Yes. Can I be the grappling check?
You certainly can.
Would I be close enough to do the same?
Yeah.
23.
23. Okay. She's grappled.
Where the fuck do you think you're going, eh? And I squeeze tighter, like.
Oh. Disregard that attack if we've caught
Yep.
her.
I mean, that does hit.
Okay, well maybe I'd stab her at a reflex, but she's still caught. Like, oh, sorry.
That'd be a warning to you.
Yeah.
And
All
then
the training really pays off.
At the grapple, she sort of realizing she's not getting away. She sort of goes limp again.
To try to
Can't blame a girl for trying.
get a bunch of rope and just tut. Yeah.
I was going to make
approaches
your
with the
death easy. I don't think I will now.
I appreciate the lust for life, Miss Undead.
Hey, I've got a job to do. Don't necessarily understand what it is, but
Why are you
Your
doing
job.
yes, I have to.
it?
What
Is there a
happens if you
magical
don't?
compellment?
He commands and I obey.
This makes all
Wow.
of the sense to the player, but not knowing anything about vampires, apparently. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Um.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't just kill you now?
Not
Re-kill you
really.
if you're undead?
I'm gonna need.
Not really. Stop being funny. I want to make you live. Okay, well,
okay.
the threat's been secured. I'll leave this up to you guys.
Well, I can. I don't have to kill you now. I could. How long is left of my watch?
27 minutes.
Yeah, another hour or so.
Well,
Just under an
I'll
hour.
I'll take another 2 hours. I'll play with her for 2 hours while you guys sleep, and then just look her dead in the eye.
Don't do anything too creepy. I can still see you when I sleep.
She sort of smiles, showing those elongated fangs, and she just sort of runs her tongue across one of the points of one of them.
Oh, that's weird.
It cuts in a little bit. Ow!
Can I go to sleep now?
I'm used to them
Yeah.
being scared when I do that. I don't like that.
She just give you a little wink.
Have you been bullying children this entire time, Casimir?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
He's like,
Only about half the time do I beat up children.
like,
They're
how do I
easy
escape
marks, what
this
can I say?
question?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So above board, we're just gonna keep this lady alive, at least until sunrise, maybe?
I mean, Detritus would prefer her be dead so he can get a good night's sleep, but
We could do that. There's hypothetically an outcome where we have a vampire spawn in our back pocket, but I don't. Delilah doesn't know all that much about vampires, so there's no. We don't know
Casimir
what to
looks
do
like
with
he
her.
wants to like literally torture this woman.
That is concerning. Delilah would be literally sleeping with one eye open, or both eyes open, because she could trance.
So she's not sleeping.
No, she's trancing.
Just staring in horror.
An elf can trance, but still keep an eye on their surroundings. So if she gets
Is
dragged
that-
off
is-
to a
is-
side room or something,
Is
she'll wake up.
Brockville around? Is he awake?
Yeah. Brockville's sort of been just staying out of the way, keeping an eye on things.
Brockville. What do you think? How do you think Vlad would have toyed with this one, eh?
Of course, you have a crewmate named Vlad.
Yes, I don't think you should be looking to emulate Vlad.
Why not? She tried to kill
No,
us.
why not? You killed her, friend. Seems
Yeah,
you're
but-
up.
She can come back. Don't like that thought.
She could, but she was bested by you when she was at her strongest with friends. You think she's going to come up to you on her own and get beaten twice as fast? She does, she's stupid. And he looks at her and like, she doesn't look that stupid.
You always talk sense, and he's gonna throw her at detritus and then just walk away.
Detritus was just gone to sleep.
Oh, he's asleep.
He's just putting his iron mask on. He's just getting ready to attack you. What?
Is this super sexy dead woman? She's yours.
Technically.
Do what you want.
Detritus' watch now. Okay, right.
If you want to.
Just use her as like a
Have a
pillow.
bed.
Just like fold her up and then lay a head on her.
She's not going anywhere once he's asleep.
Yeah.
He comments on your fine loincloth.
My eyes
Which one are you wearing
are
today?
up here. It was the Paisley one last time. It will be.
It was.
Did we describe the other two? Can we say that one is
There's a
like
paisley, there was
tiger-
like a blue and yellow
tiger print.
damask.
yeah.
And I can't remember what the other one was.
Can-
it
can-
was just a very, very fine sort of white.
Okay. Well, white's just impractical for a loincloth. Can I substitute that for a tiger print loincloth?
I will
Yeah.
allow it.
Primark quality.
Not a quality tiger print.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Gerard will take his watch, and I guess he will take it quite literally and just sit and watch her. Are you going to try to escape?
Looks at you, her tied wrists, and did someone tie her up? I think Casimir with the
Yeah,
fighters
yeah.
mentioned
Just-
about tying
I'm
her
so-
up.
She's so tight, it's like a burrito.
Yeah, I'm sort of calming down from the fight, and I'm like thinking about heading to bed. Really, I'm like right nearby, but
Yeah, I assumed we were
Yeah.
swapping shifts.
Yeah, she's tied off. I might.
You know what? I've been making new friends.
And I'll continue
Seem
later.
very good at it.
It is a different experience. If I ever see you again, you owe us your life.
I will try very hard to make sure that we never see each other ever again.
Get the fuck out of here.
But don't untie her. Let her figure it out.
Yeah. No.
Hops along.
She
you stop-
stays till sunrise. Then we go and she stays.
Yeah, that works.
Now,
Let's
do
hope
you
I
two
don't
know
change.
anything about vampires?
She sort of starts looking up around the room at the various holes in it, and
Are you
immediately
forgetting
starts.
the fort, Angus? The master crafted pillow fort.
Yeah, we'll put her under a blanket for
we'll
a very bad
protect her.
surprise for somebody.
Yeah. She can have like a little canopy.
What do vampires do? They blood.
I bet you guys all for Arcana so you can know what your characters know.
Yeah, roll
Yeah, like-
Arcana
like-
check.
And yeah, I wanna ask. I wouldn't really know anything like actually scientific about actual
Aren't you meant to be
vampires, but in terms
asleep,
of like
Casimir?
legend, like in terms of
Continuing
like
the
legend,
interrogation
like
in your
what
sleep.
I've
Yeah, roll me a history check then.
like until now I would never have even considered the vampire being real, but I guess they
15.
are. So
Not bad
Okay.
for someone with serious memory loss.
hey, 16.
16. So Detritus, your
You're both so
lore
stupid.
on vampires is probably quite different from sort of the traditional lore. Just that there are creatures that feed on the blood of the living, that shy away from the sun, need blood to survive, to feed on, and they can create more of them through the bites.
Can it be that there's a lot of lore where he comes from around things like wendigos and similar creatures, so he
Yeah.
kind of conflates all cannibalistic-y type creatures as being afraid of the sun.
Cannibally cryptid stuff. And Casimir, yeah, your sort of knowledge is sort of pretty much the same. You have much more of the stories of the cloaked figure that sort of swoops in darkness, that can change its shape to that of a bat or a cloud of smoke, and it can just stalk the night and prey on the innocent, turning them to undead creatures within its control.
Just throw a can, Deslin.
I was trying to have the llama do stuff, but I missed the can. I missed the bin. Pick it up later.
Does Casimir remember that in every generation, a girl
A
is
slayer
chosen
is born.
to fight the demons and the vampires?
Could
Can
I
we?
ask a question of you? Actually?
Sorry, was that Deslin? Because it's quite late for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Like talk a bit more if you want, but let's decide what to do with her afterwards. Like during the
Yeah,
week,
fair enough.
maybe.
Alright. Just leave her till the morning. She'll be fine. She'll keep.
Yeah, Casimir has a question for her.
Casimir,
sitting on
go
fire.
ahead.
You with your vampire things, when you I'm guessing you turn people to vampire and things, but can you like I don't know, use your abilities to kill somebody?
Yes. If
Well,
I drain their blood and they die,
like an
I can do
assassin?
that.
I know. I suppose, like an assassin. If someone, usually an assassin gets paid. I'm just looking for something to eat.
Well,
I can't turn anyone. That's not within my power.
You hear from the
Okay.
backup. Fuck!
Damn lying sexy bitch.
do I know, like, what would be like a commanding sort of head of the empire in this new continent?
Steve.
The High General is the Hornswoggles.
Lord Rexentrum would probably be the main.
Oh god.
Body
Casim's
of
gonna get
body
us
of
involved in a coup, isn't he?
governance.
What kind of person is he, from my knowledge? What, like, race or like,
He's human.
background?
Where's my?
As long as it's not from Everland.
It's not. It's Freelish. Yeah. Human male. Seems to be from what you have heard, relatively fair to sort of the people under his protection, his command.
That's
Very
fine. That's
hard.
fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
very hard line on sort of like the native creatures of
Mm-hmm.
Aranor.
What was his name
Um,
again?
Lord Rylan Rexentrum.
Rexentrum.
It's a good name.
Say I wanted you to like kill Lord Rexentrum.
Wretched.
Forgot it already.
That is known to his
Call him.
enemies.
Lord Rexentrum, or somebody of a high position like that. Given that we have decided not to kill you, that being one, then you owe us a little bit. And then maybe an arrangement of sorts. I don't know. What are you looking
Yeah.
for?
The only way I could do that is if I was no longer bound to this place. And the only way that would happen is if Harder gave me freedom to pursue my own interests. If he finished my transformation to a true vampire, as they call themselves, or if he was to die.
Okay. Say I was to fill one of those conditions. Would you feel in debt to me?
I
it
would
be-
quite literally be eternally in your debt.
Sounds good. You don't know where he went.
He would have been somewhere near New Dimonos. He never liked to stray too far. like the balls and things like that in the city. He would occasionally have to, after a few years of visiting the balls, have to step away for a few decades as the crowds changed so that he wouldn't be recognized.
Okay. Parter. Any other name?
That's all we ever knew him as.
Okay. And he's gonna go to bed.
Alright. Doesn't have to be answered this session, Angus, but try to, just so we remember for next session, would like to ask the question of... two questions. One, you've been here for a long time, right?
For some, yes.
Have you seen anyone who looks like me? And then that can be answered next session, because we're low on time.
Did we catch her name, by the way?
Fates.
She was Lisa.
Lisa. Lisa the Van.
Lisa the vampire. Cool. And that's probably a pretty good point to wrap up the session. So for anyone who's still sitting around and watching us, thank you for sitting around and watching us. And we hope you come back and watch us some more another time. Let's see where these adventures continue to take us. Until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.